with Jimmy Codger. Welcome back to the main event. I've gone through the lobby opening screen for obvious reasons. This is the main event that was taken a bit of planning, but we've got two communities coming together for what I'd say is it's a 1.5 hour endurance race. So it's not going to be straightforward. So that having been said, we've still got we're going to have Bloody Viper on comms with me to give everybody an insight into the members of his team that are racing tonight. And are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? We have another special guest joining us briefly in the comms box. You should all recognise the voice, but I'm going to tell you who it is anyway. Captain, are you there, sir?
All present and correct, hopefully. Yes, Jimmy. Boss man for the evening.
Airwaves over to you, dude.
Like that, straight away. Well, welcome everybody. This is an intense pleasure for me to be here. I'm standing in the bedroom right now. I don't quite understand how I've ended up here just by starting this little thing all that time ago. We're now on with these incredible guys from SHP from the United States, and yeah, they're just like us, cut from the same exact cloth. And we're about to do a friendly race with them for an hour and a half around Spa. And to be honest, I haven't been this pumped for a gig for a long time. I'm incredibly proud of both, Jimmy and everybody in both sides of the community. And for that video we've just watched, I honestly I will speak for everybody in my little clan. It was very special. So Monji, I know you did a lot for that and everything. I know how much it takes to do that. So ultimate respect from me and all the boys and everybody that watches that video. I'm sure it was incredible. They're gonna love it. So thank you, boys. I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, it's going to be a hell of a night, Jimmy.
Well said, Captain, and I'm sure you echo the thoughts of everybody in both communities. It's just all I'm after tonight is everybody to have a good time, have fun. Yes, there's going to be competition, but above all, have fun and enjoy it. And without further delay, I'll open the room now so you can get some practice in. So here's the room opening.
Gonna need that practice, Jimmy. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm gonna need that practice, Jimmy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you racing. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, dude. But it's all about having fun. Oh my word! Look at this, Captain. Oh my word!
I'm just joining now. Joining now. He's freaking out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Whoa.
I was having a chat with a certain gentleman here, and he was unsure. We have a Mr. Wally DJ in.
Wow, Wally. We've got AMS Enzo in by the looks of things as well.
Oh so, yes, well I knew that.
Very interesting.
I knew that. I knew that Mr. Enzo would be in. TJ, you're a legend. He shared the stream.
Oh, he's incredible, isn't he? He's just such a guy. He's on the PC streaming tonight. So yeah, we tried to get him in the chat, but he can't because he's on his PC. But man, TJ, good luck tonight, man. We're all just buzzed for this.
I can't quite see another name unless it's at the bottom. Oh, we haven't got
Gold Star. I think we're waiting. Yeah, we're waiting for Gold Star at the moment. But we didn't expect Wally, so that makes sense. So at the moment it's all good, but we are still waiting for Gold Star if he's about.
Oh, do you know what? That was funny. I had to do a double take then. I had the cursor on Wally. Someone else joined in. It moved the name down. Wally was suddenly an EA rated driver. And I went, hey?
Oh no, he wouldn't like that. Don't show him that for God's sakes.
So let's just see who we've got in. I know all these guys now. So we've got Blitz, aka TSF11. We've got Kota. Nice to see you. Yeah, she was in the last lobbies with the MX-5s. She had a great night there. We've got, they've all changed now. We've got CCR, we've got Shadow GT, we've got TJC Gaming. If you don't know this guy, he's been in our community for as long as I can remember. He does his own streams. He also streams on a weekend. streams during the week. He mixes it up with Truck Simulator. They're really good streams. So head over to his channel. He also does these races, endurance races. Head over to his channel, give him the same love and everything that you've shown me. Hit the like button.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Amen.
Yeah. And we've got...
The man's a beast. The man's an absolute beast. There's only one TJ, isn't there? It's got to be said. There is only one TJ.
But there's also only one beast. And that's in the name of CCR Beastman.
Mm-hmm.
So Beastman, welcome along. We've also got... it's great to see. We've got CCR Handy Pint in. Does anybody know this guy, RBR Red? Because if they're taking a space up for Gold Star can't get in, then I might have to do some adjusting.
I also believe we might be having some issues with Enzo joining as well. I'm not too sure about that. He's saying he might be having some issues.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm going to have to kick RBR Red out because I don't...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to just have to straight kick because I don't know... Apologies if that is someone under another name. Who's this guy here? Monji? Trooper Viper.
Oh yeah.
Just watch out on the Kemmel Strait, everybody. As you know, SHP are South Highway Patrol. There might be a rogue patrol car. I know most tracks have a speed trap.
Maybe there will. You know.
Just watch yourselves. There might be a speed trap up there. And we have none other than Drew Bit in. Welcome along, Drew.
Oh, brilliant. I didn't know Drew was going to join. That's good to see Drew in.
It is, yeah. And it's been in our communities for a long while. Tyler Man, fantastic. Another quick racer. This might be more up his street. And we've also got TTK Von. That's lovely to see. Oh, he's changed it now because it was TSF Von before. He's actually changed it tonight. He got driver of the day for the last stream I run in the touring cars, mainly because what he did there was a lesson to everybody. It wasn't his cup of tea. He wasn't expecting much out of the race, but he stuck it out regardless of the track position and just carried on to the bitter end, which gets respect in my book, and I'm sure it does in yours as well, Captain.
Oh, every day of the week.
Yeah.
And twice on Sunday, that one. Yeah, it goes a long way. We saw a bit of that yesterday in my stream as well, which was really nice to see, you know.
It's great, isn't it?
It goes a long way with a lot of people as well, even if you haven't come into the lobby and, you know, and you don't really know how it works, and you see that, it gives you hope for humanity. Do you know what I mean? It's refreshing. So we love doing that, yeah, so it's excellent.
Yeah, and we've got Yep Jensen in, another one of our regulars.
Legend.
Yeah, this is right up his street, this endurance races. Meccano, so AMS Enzo's not managed to get in.
Yeah, he's definitely having issues.
He's had issues in my lobby before, so hopefully he gets that sorted.
Monji's jumped out of the room. Monji's jumped out of the room, so that leaves... At the moment, it's full.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's full at the moment. Oh, no, Monji's still in the room. I keep looking at that, so it's B Mount, isn't it? Yeah.
I think Reza might be trying to get in. He's just said "damn it" in the comments, so I'm assuming that means he's seen that it's full.
Well,
he's...
I don't want to... These are all regulars now. Meccano has offered to jump out, but I don't really see why I don't...
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you.
All I'll say is, Meccano, if you're watching the stream, I would love to have both of you in here, but it's not going to be possible. If you want to, I'll leave it entirely up to you. I am not going to kick anybody. Gold Star is trying to get in. Enzo's trying to get in. We've got Reza in the chat. Don't jump out. Okay, Reza, that's very gentlemanly of you, but it's up to... If Meccano wants to do it, it's up to him. We got Dutch in the chat. Hi, Jimmy, Cap, and everyone.
Oh, yes.
Great intro via the video. Yeah, he's in every stream, isn't he?
He's brilliant, isn't he, Dutch? We love you, Dutch.
He's a legend, and he's always in every stream, isn't he? He's always there in the chat. Speaking of which,
yeah, he's got his eye on the prize. He's got his eye on the money too. He knows what he's talking about. He's definitely a fan. Big love for the main man, Dutch.
Let's get some cars on the screen. Right. Display race info. Driver names off. got Von Don 2012 there, wishing everybody good luck.
Yeah,
So-
straight back at you, my man.
Get my stream up now. I nearly said something else then, but I knew I would have been jumped on it straight away. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, watch out. TJ's in the chat.
I know,
so keep
I
it
know,
clean.
I know. Oh, look at that. Reza saying, Meccano, go win that damn race. Oh, that's legend. Hang on a minute, we got 14. So Reza might be able to get in.
Yeah.
Reza, keep trying, mate.
Send it, Reza.
Send it. Okay, so it's 20 past 8 now, so with it being an hour and a half, are you out on track, Captain?
I am indeed. Hopefully you can see me. Look at that beautiful mix of
Look at that.
British flags and American flags.
Oh, you're a legend. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. Oh, adapted livery for tonight. But these liveries they just stand out. They're iconic, these liveries, Captain. No matter where you see them, it's instantly recognisable.
Oh, thank you.
Look at this.
Well, we all know the story behind this livery. This isn't just me. This is one of them beautiful moments, them collabs between two gentlemen, and that guy was Elmo back in the day. Kind of started and kick-started my whole livery thing. So yeah, worth a shout out. Respect to the
Elmo's
Elmo
liveries, yeah.
ST Elmo's liveries out there on Instagram. A true player, a real gentleman. It's feeling good around here though, Jimmy. The car's feeling nice and planted actually.
It is,
Feeling
yeah.
fairly confident here.
Good stuff. I think the Porsche is a pretty good shout, to be honest, Captain. It's a pretty even mix. So we've got, yeah, it is. Let's see what Yep's out in. We've got Onk Gaming. That's one of TJ's regulars.
Yeah, that's Onk. Welcome along, Onk.
Welcome along, Onk. Yeah, what an honour to have you in the. I bet he was drifting.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Can I go ahead and get you to check Discord, pretty please?
I tend to have my phone turned off so that it doesn't beep. I fell foul of it before.
Oh, right.
Just doing a bit of paperwork here, ladies and gentlemen. James just tending to some minor back office interests.
In the lobby. Embo's still trying to. Yeah, I'm. At the moment, let me just check. Let me just check the lobby.
I think regardless, he's having issues like actually just connecting, kind of like last time that one he was trying to get in.
I can't.
A few events ago.
Well, are any of you? Do any of your guys want to jump? It's in. I mean, it's all basically community members now. So, if one of your guys wanting to let Enzo in, or I don't see it. It's a bit of an awkward spot for because they all want to race in it.
Right. All right.
Because at the moment it's dragging us over. We need to get qualifying underway. But if I'll just put it out there. I mean, if anybody in the room now is not 100% comfortable with it and they're in it, let us know. Because there's guys that are waiting to try and get in. It's a 7v7 Viper, and James has commented. Well, yeah, but I didn't. It is, but two CCR guys have to. Ooh, Enzo's getting.
Okay, so they're saying we're overstocked, so it's not even. Okay.
Right.
Right. Well then, it's well that's your call.
Well, that's right.
If it's unbalanced, it's unbalanced. So yeah.
So we got
it's a tough call for anyone.
Okay. Okay, Meccano, if you're still willing to leave a jump out, then I don't want to I'll never kick you up. If you're up for it, then yeah, it would be much appreciated.
Well, there'll be another chance to do this, won't there?
There will be. There's a repeat.
Yeah, another stream from SHP. So there's another chance, man, and I'm very happy to give my seat to Meccano in that case.
Well, TJ's made a valid point there, but if he's having bad issues, is it going to affect the lobby? Meccano and Drew. Okay, so Drew, yeah, these two might no hard feelings. Oh, Meccano, you're a legend, right? Okay, Enzo, Meccano has very kindly offered to jump out. So if
Alrighty. I
Get him
tell you what,
in.
I'm proper impressed with the CCR turnout. Very much so.
They just love racing, man. That's all they
Oh
love
yeah.
doing.
right,
And they're
he's
very angry
saying
at me because I
don't
haven't been
let.
doing it.
Right, okay. TJ's making a comment here. Don't let bad into. Is it he just can't get in, or is it right? So Meccano's jumped out now. So
Alright, let's see if we get Enzo in. Or
let's see who's got in. Yeah, Enzo's got in. Okay.
no,
So
let's hope he
are we
stays
still
in
still
this time.
overstocked?
If we're balanced out,
Let's see here.
if we're balanced out, maybe just watch him on screen to see if his connection's all
One,
good and all
two,
that stuff.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we've got 7 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we've got 8 with UCAP. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be off, boys. I don't mind. I'll see you later.
You're
Well,
not.
I mean, yeah.
I'm joking.
You're
It's
staying,
all good.
Cap.
Oh, I ain't going.
Drew, if you're listening to the stream, I don't want to do this. This is right.
Oh,
Okay.
it's hard for anyone, mate. It's hard for anyone. But there was a list, and we had it all sorted, and there was room for one more. But I'm sure Drew will understand. If it's
Oh,
if
Drew's
it
left
has
it.
to
Oh,
be Drew.
Drew. Oh
Mate,
no. Oh.
we love you, Drew.
We love
We
you.
really do.
Oh. Gold star.
James will throw another stream on after this just for you.
Reza, get yourself in now. If this is Reza, the qualifying's going ahead.
Does that mean we're all balanced
Yes,
out, does it?
we're balanced out. Gold star. You see, Enzo's having connection issues. This is the thing. This is going to mess the lobby up because I won't be able to start it.
He's got good internet, you know what I mean. But I don't.
We could just try it,
Probably just a difference in types of server or whatever. Difference between like a UK-based server and.
Well, why don't we just try it? If it goes south,
he's like he's like in the West Coast, North America.
But look at this now.
area.
He's taking ages. I can't start anything with this.
Damn flies. Get him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
poor old Enzo.
Yeah, TJ was saying if it's bad connection, it's going to mess up the lobby, which is what's happening. I can't. He keeps coming in and going back out. I don't want to do it, but I either have to join the lobby first or it doesn't work. Yeah.
Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. It's all
yeah,
right.
so I do apologise for this. Yeah, it's not going to work for. Right, okay. I'm going to have to throw it because I'm going to have to because I can't wait round. Otherwise, it's just going to drag on and on. I don't really want to do it, but it's put me in an
Sometimes you
awkward
just
spot.
gotta be a man. Do the right thing.
Should we run on soft, medium, or do we? You can decide yourselves yet. It's a free tyre choice.
Yep.
Right, so let's just see if. Oh, Meccano's jump. Okay, well. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to. It's not going to be a popular decision. But Meccano's jumped back in.
Well, all right. We've already previously discussed it, so if it doesn't, if that's now in balance, then you just have to do the right thing, and then just send old Meccano a message. He's a good guy. He understands.
No, but he's jumped out once. He's come back in now.
Okay.
He's come back in, so now Dylan can't get. Enzo can't get back in.
Oh.
I don't know what to do about this. Bloody help me out! Help me out, bloody.
You'll have to just kick Meccano, and we'll have to send him our fondest regards.
Right. Well, the thing is, time's dragging on,
understands.
and the weather is going to come into play. So you're all going to have quali in. Yeah, this is.
Oh, well, that make it exciting.
So I've got a bit of a solution.
Yeah.
So of course I'm on the East Coast United States, which is kind of a good in between you guys across the pond and my guys that are on the West Coast. I'm willing to host, so that way we can kind of have a balanced server placement, and it shouldn't be too complicated. I just copy the settings from this lobby here and go ahead and.
Oh no! No! That's going to be a massive. No! Just close all this down. No! It's either we go ahead now. Enzo can't get in because of his internet. So It's either one of your guys jumps out and lets Enzo in, or
Well,
I mean,
Enzo's not able to join.
no. So we can't do anything. It's not. Yeah. I'm in danger now of running well over. So I'm gonna have to just. I can get it. What? Just need to join first. Or let Viper. No, this is. Oh, right. Excuse me. This is getting too. This is getting. I'm just gonna have to.
Alright.
I'm just gonna have to throw it. I think.
We're just chilling here at the moment. You take all the time you need to sort it out, man. We're just kicking it.
Yeah, but the weather's kicking in,
I know.
so it's gonna. It's gonna ruin the whole event because you're gonna be qualifying.
It won't ruin it. It won't ruin it. It won't ruin it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to throw it. I'm gonna have to. I'm not closing the stream down and.
Yeah, the weather will reset, James. We're pretty sure of that, so don't worry about the weather.
It'll be dry for Okay then.
It'll be alright.
Weather
It'll be
reset.
fine. Take all the time you need. I've just drunk this can of Red Bull. I'm
Right.
gonna
Well,
need a
who
toilet any
are
second.
we? Are we out back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Well, we're one over. So Meccano, do you mind if you dive out? I give Enzo another chance. So Meccano, could you please dive out? And we know how much
Sorry,
we appreciate.
Meccano.
We know how much
Yeah.
we appreciate you in the lobby, but we're gonna have to. Enzo's been. Oh, he's done it right. Enzo, please
Nice
join now.
one.
But he's saying he has to join first.
Yeah, he's all right. Meccano's all good. Look, thank you, Meccano.
So
Big love.
I don't think Enzo will be able to get in if he doesn't. Is he saying he's got to be in the lobby, the first one in the lobby? Well, how
I guess
can he
that's
guarantee?
what he's saying. I'm not exactly sure how
How
that
can he
works.
guarantee that?
I'm assuming like he's done this before or whatever.
I don't know
where-
how he can guarantee to be
I'm
the
not sure.
first.
He might just have to miss this one and do your one. I mean, he'll have more success on your stream.
Yeah, he might
when
have
you
to
throw
miss this
that.
one.
I mean, I'm probably going to have to miss that one, so...
Right,
Well,
if
that
it,
balances out.
I mean that would be very unfortunate. Of all of
Okay.
my guys, Enzo
Oh, okay,
has
okay.
prepared by far the most for
I see,
this very
I see.
race right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to stick with my guy on this one. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
I wasn't aware of that at all. Okay,
Yeah.
fair play.
what's that?
He's put a lot of effort into this, basically, man. So he's really, really keen to join this.
Yeah, but if he can't
understandable.
join, there's not a lot. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's really tough
This is
to know what to do.
this
really.
is
whether,
it started-
whether you restart the lobby and hope that he joins first,
right.
and then we all
Okay.
join back in, or something else. I don't know. He's left
Look,
the room.
I can't do this. I'm just gonna have to. It's 8:30 already.
Okay. Why don't, if he wants to get in the lobby first, why don't we just reset the lobby and then he can try and get in first and we'll see if that works.
Right, Enzo, I'm going to close the lobby. Everybody, I'm going to close the lobby.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, and see if Enzo can get. Enzo, get on that triangle straight away. Right. Oh, right. Okay.
We'll get it.
Yeah,
it's all
but
good.
yeah, but if
no big deal.
everybody doesn't join, just gives it.
Little interlude.
Right. I'm now opening the lobby. This is not great viewing. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But, right, the room is now open. Enzo, get in ASAP. Please hold off. Don't all the people that have got fast connections join straight away and ruin it.
All right.
Luckily, he does have a
Enzo.
PS5, so that's good.
Yeah, let Enzo. If this is Enzo, get right. He's allegedly first. If he doesn't load this time, I'm running. He's in. Okay, right. Oh, we got there.
Come on. Right, well, let's hope this
Alright.
works. That's about as much as we can do, I think, to be honest with you guys. So let's just hope this works, man.
Right. Okay. We're running with whatever happens now.
Okay.
Bit of a sigh of relief.
Here we go. Can I do this of what Enzo said? What did I tell y'all? What do you reckon to that, bloody?
You got a way to go with the accent, I think, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know.
Right, okay.
Right.
We're getting back out on track now.
I am going to throw Quali straight away.
wait till everyone's in the room, get them all ready, and then, yeah, hopefully we're all out as we were before.
Thank you, everybody, being so patient. And
Yes, absolutely.
dear me. Okay. Could everybody enter their vehicles? Oh, we'll try again. Right. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Just wait for Blitz. And that's it. That's 16.
Oh, look, I've got TJ and Yep on the track at the same time. Dreams.
Yeah, I'll leave the accent. It's not an accent for you, is it, bloody? I'll leave
Yes.
the dodgy American accent to you.
Well, of course, there, partner. I sure appreciate that.
Okay, everybody's in. Is everybody in the car? Right, everybody's Blitz and Von, please can you ready up? Because this is
TJ's just disappeared. Hopefully he's still in the room.
right.
Awesome.
Yeah, Blitz is having a bit. Is he? Right, is that it? 16, 16, 14, that's me and you on there. Okay, qualifying is getting underway.
Right. With
Good
that,
luck,
boys and girls-
everybody.
Sorry.
Oh dear. 3, 2, 1, let's get this qualifying underway. And we can sit
Alright.
back and relax. Oh, I can't see the button now.
Comments.
Yeah,
Listen, Jimmy,
yeah, you know what's going on. You're going to dive
Listen,
out and
I'm
jump
gonna
in
dive out,
your
mate, yeah.
chat. Yeah, cool, buddy.
Yeah, going to go for it.
Well,
Good
have
luck,
a good race.
everybody.
All the
Thank you,
best.
mate.
All the best to every driver out there. Enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Just nice, clean, respectful racing. Just the usual rules apply. You make contact. Just pull over. It's a long race. Pull over. Give the position back. This isn't going to be won in the first corner. This is a 1.5 hour race. So, apologies for the delays, everybody. But qualifying is now going to get underway.
Yes, and
Wicked.
of course, thanks for everyone's patience.
Yeah,
We appreciate that.
it's streaming. We have a bit of hiccups every
Minor
now and
technical.
then.
Yeah.
Minor technical issues. Well
Minor
said, Captain.
technical.
Minor
technical. It's all good. Hopefully everyone has a good race, man. And thanks, James, for this. And all the boys
No,
at
no, no.
SHP.
It's all cool. It's all cool. It's all
It's
cool.
great. When I'll catch you boys, soon. Good luck. Thank you
On
very
the other
much.
side, good luck,
Good luck,
Captain.
brother.
Right. We got there, bloody. We got there.
Yes, absolutely. And so we're out here in qualifying for the first official big SHP and CCR event here. And great to be out here, to be honest with you. Been waiting for this for quite a while, right? So it's gonna be good.
You know, I'm keeping an eye out for a suspicious patrol car up this straight.
Yeah. Hey, you never know that one of them might be sitting up there in a corner or something like that, just waiting at the end of a nice long straightaway.
So
Oh yeah.
I'll run through our guys here as we're going through the grid, and when we get to your guys, you can give some information and give the ladies and gentlemen a bit of background info on their history and what their
Alright.
skills are. So we've got TJC Gaming, the legend in our community. He's also a YouTube streamer or a YouTuber. Forgive me if I get the terminology wrong. Gives a nice flash of the headlights there from TJ. Good man. Yeah, he's jack of all trades. Is TJ? He's a very quick racer. Loves this sort of race. He'll be getting his teeth into this. He runs a very similar race on his stream, different tracks. He mixes it up with Truck Simulator, bloody. Would you believe that?
Wow. How
yeah,
about
yeah,
that, right?
yeah. He's trying to get
I need
me
to hit
involved.
him up.
Yeah, but I told him I drive one every day. I don't want to sit on a computer game and drive one. So there's TJ.
It's fun though.
It is.
It really is fun.
And the man of the moment here, we've got Beastman. You already met. Well, he on the mic with he's in Beastman, who gave his time up to help with the video. As we see there, his trademark, lovely colour, two-tone blue and black Porsche. Another quick racer in the CCR community, always up for a challenge. Very fair, clean racing. He's He's always there or thereabouts, and he'll never quit. Ben will never ever give up. He'll keep fighting to the death. So there's Ben. Good luck out there tonight, Ben. Have a great race. So we've got a Shadow pulled over on the track. No, he hasn't. Right, we've got CCR Shadow. Also a very quick racer. Yeah, he's always up there in the top 3, 4. He's very consistent, and he's another one that will never give up. He's always fighting. But so we've got another one of ours here. Who have I missed? Where's the captain? Oh no, hang on a minute. We've got Mr. You know this guy. You recognise this livery, Bloody?
Which one?
We're looking at the Porsche.
Who?
CCR Handy Pipe.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you recognise that livery?
Of course, yes.
This is another one of our stalwarts, one of the founder members of CCR. Been there from day one. He's changed his colours on his livery, but this is my favourite up to now. It's like a purple and yellow.
It looks great.
Doesn't it? It really does stand out. And he's another hard but fair racer. He's very respectful. He'll go for a gap like anybody.
Of course.
But he's also very race aware, and he's, if he makes contact, like it's not a written rule, so to speak. It's just like an underwritten rule that we've all abided to from day one, where, like I said before, if you make contact, and he's the biggest advocate. I mean, it's not intentional, but you'll always see Handy Pipe pull over and just give the place back. It's part of fair racing, and I just want to. Something's just caught my eye, which I'll let you speak about. But
okay.
We can't do this without focusing on this guy, CCR Gold Star, aka Reza. Now, we just, I don't know whether he's wearing his alien mask tonight. We could just see his helmet. We refer to him as an alien because no matter what times go in, this guy that you're looking at here just seems to, if someone puts in, for argument's sake, I'm going to probably jinx it now, any other track, I don't know, at 1 minute 10, he'll go in and knock in 1 minute 8. You thought your lap was quick until he comes on track. Yeah, he just
make your lap look slow as hell, right?
Yeah, but he loves the strategy races. He'll think out the box. He's a complete.
Wow.
As you see, 217. There you go. There's a classic example.
Hey.
But he loves the thinking. To me, I don't think he thinks that much. He just
does it.
He just does it, yeah. But he'll sort of change. He's one of these ones that will change his strategy midway through a race, even in a race like this.
Yeah.
He'll see an opportunity and think, do you know what? I'm going to do an extra 2 or 3 laps on these, even though they're warm tyres. He'll only lose half a second, whereas most people would lose second and a half a lap.
Right.
But he just seems
incredible.
It doesn't seem to affect him. So, Yep Jensen. Now, this livery, we had a manufacturer's cup recently, Captain Colossus' stream. 3 different manufacturers. I was with Yep in the Nissan. Unfortunately, I had a disconnect, and I was on for a pretty good result. But Yep went on to win this, and Captain made very similar to what you've done, a unique livery. As a way. No one else has got this livery, so it's only Yep's got this.
That's cool. It looks great.
It doesn't.
Marvelous.
It just really stands out, doesn't it? And we've got.
Yes, absolutely.
He's another really quick racer. Another one who's into the strategies. He loves this. And finally, we can't leave this guy out, can we? As we catch him doing a full 360, Captain Colossus. There's some tyre smoke.
Nice.
So,
a little bit of contact there too.
Yeah, but we've had an introduction from Captain. So, what I will do Oh, hang on a minute. We've missed out Wally DJ. Now he's in.
Ah, yes.
Now then, look at that for a
In
car.
the Mazda VGT, lovely.
A screamer.
Actually, that is a VGT, right? Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic to see Wally in here tonight. He was a bit doubtful because he's basically had a bit of time off the game because of various issues, with the lag, and he's sort of put it on the back burner a bit. But he's one of these guys he'd give Gold Star a run for his money. He's without a doubt. He's another. He's one to watch.
Well, of course, we'll have to see how he does in
Captain
the
says a caught him red-handed.
Indeed. I do love that livery on Wally. That's incredible.
Quality. It's brilliant.
I like the headlights with the eyes, man. That's crazy, man.
That's another one of Captain's masterpieces. So Wally's another strategy king. He's basically Goldstar's brother. Obviously, he's not his brother virtual. Do you know what I mean? He's.
Of course.
Yeah, these two, if they're on the track together, it's going to be fireworks.
They're clones, in other words.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Right, so I have included everyone. So I'll start at the top now, and I will go through your guys. So we're focusing on, we'll start with Enzo. So you can, I'll hand over to you.
Absolutely. So Enzo is, he just so happens to be a part of AMS, but he wouldn't be with us if he wasn't a more very upper tier, prestigious, ranked member within our main part of our community, right? The Highway Patrol RP side of things. He's done well. We've known this guy since actually GT6 many years ago, so he stuck with us and everything, and he decided he would join the motorsports racing team with us once we actually got that kicked off last year. So of course he's a hell of a contender to anyone that's on a track with him. He'll always give you a challenge, that's for absolute sure. And then of course we have Manji Death Clock, right? Of course, B Mounts, of course, on here, the MRT leader, and of course another really good fierce competitor. He actually does a little bit of stuff IRL. Hell, he works at a track, down in Las Vegas. It's truly great what he does. And if he manages the entire race team, like everything about it, and does a very great job. On and off the track. Great guy overall.
Can I just jump in quickly there? Monji sent me a picture here. This is a livery he's done specially for this event, and he's included. If we can get a back shot of this car, give us a flash, Monji. He's actually put SHP. He's put the CCR on the back.
Yep.
What a legend! He's actually done this livery specially.
Especially for this event.
Oh, what a guy!
He's got an arrow on that turn right there.
So we'll go to Kota.
Kota.
Yeah, I'll hand over to you.
Absolutely, Kota, another all-around great member. Big into drifting, very much so. So I believe she'll be able to take care of any sort of oversteer issues that she has on the track out here, no problem.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Of course, and just to keep in mind, all of these guys here are very well-known members within like the actual RP side. So, but they love racing just as much here. But yeah, Kota, another great contender. Really came up within the past year or so. It got just better and better and better. And we'll see how well she performs here on the track today.
Just before we move on to Tyler, man, I think Enzo's in the pits having a cup of tea.
I believe so. I believe he's taking care of business. That looks like.
Yeah, he's made a quick toilet break before the race. I think he seems a bit confident, maybe. So we've got Tyler Man next.
Absolutely, Tyler, another one of those prestigious, high-ranking members within our community. Well-known, good guy all around. Does his best. Really good at racing. Loves F1. He's a pretty aggressive competitor, but a good, friendly competitor at that. At the same time, again, all around great guy to have on a track with you. That's for sure. And then of course, then we have TTK Vaughn. He's a guy, one of these guys that I've met IRL. Real nice guy to hang out with. Another one of our drifters within the community. Great guy all around, and pretty damn good racer as well.
He's the guy that's been teaching me drifting.
That's right.
Or pulling his hair out, maybe.
Yeah.
No, he's been very patient, very patient.
And Vaughn is currently in school for becoming an auto repair technician.
Well, that
to say the least.
is qualifying finished.
And then of course, last but not least,
it's just
of course, not to forget TSF 11.
11 Blitz.
Blitz. One of our more younger guys within the community, but he's exquisite within his execution style, personality, and he's coming up great within the community. That's for sure. He's a great racing driver as well.
Great guy as well.
Incredible.
Right,
Yeah.
so we've got the results are in. Bloody, are you ready for this?
I believe so. Let's see what we got.
Oh my word! This is. Look at the times.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm looking at it.
We've got
this is going to be a good one today.
Enzo has taken pole. He's got Gold Star right behind him. We've got Shadow, who I knew would be up there. He's in third place, a cracking lap. I mean, the fastest lap, a 2:16.7. I mean, to take two tenths out of Gold Star, that's some doing. So we've now got Shadow in third place. We've got Wally DJ with another belting lap there. 2:17.0. We've got TJC with a cracker of a lap there. Look at how close these are. All the top six are all within a second. We've got Monji with a flyer in the Mercedes. In sixth place, we've got Beastman in seventh place. We've got Yep in eighth place. We've got Handy Pint in ninth place. I tell you what, there's still nothing in these times. Captain Colossus there in 10th place in the Porsche. Very respectable time. Then we've got Kota. Yeah, oh, she's in the BRZ. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, two BRZs. Tyler Man, yeah. Expecting in 12th place. Got TTK Von in 13th, very respectable. And Blitz making up the final position in 14th in the M3 GT. Right, it's the only one on the grid, as far as I'm aware. So, Shadow is on form, says Captain. He's very much so on form, yes. So, everybody grab a drink. This is very important. This is make sure you got your drinks ready. It's the only time I'll encourage drink driving. Get your drinks ready. Get whatever you need. If you need to take a toilet break, give you 2 minutes, whatever. If everybody's ready, just I'll give it 2 minutes. If you just want to grab a quick, go to the toilet, get a quick drink, get yourselves comfy. TJ, that's his catchphrase. Oh, baby, baby, says TJ. TJ's chomping at the bit for this. As Jensen chips in the chat there, let's have a clean race, have a good race. That's all we want to see tonight. Bloody, is that right?
Absolutely. Good, friendly, clean racing
friendly,
out here tonight.
Clean racing, and just have fun. Stick with it. As you'll have probably gathered, there is going to be weather. So, yeah, make sure you've all got the right tyres. Before I start this race, you will need the wet tyres. So, I will just put in the chat, just in case. I got no excuse then. Yeah. So who have we got here? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick catch up with the chat. So just give it one more minute. If everybody's good to go. Oh, we got. I get mixed up with your guy's name's Grey Wolf. Is that Grey Shoot? Is that the shooter? Right. You there, Bloody?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Right, okay. I think we're ready to go. Beastman says go. Go. Okay. Go on, give us a countdown. Give us your countdown, Bloody.
Real quick, I'm getting some messages that apparently Enzo's black screen right now. Something's going on with him. Not sure.
Well, I've had this before. Yeah, I've had this before. It clears itself when the race starts. If there's not,
Okay.
there's
Well,
not a lot I can do.
well, let's give it a go then.
Yeah.
Let's see how it turns out. All right. Well, so we're gonna start the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go racing.
The room is being prepared. What's going on now?
Uh-oh.
Oh, if this, right, I'm not being right. If this is because of Enzo black screening, it's no. I can't start the race. I'm gonna have to do it. I can't start it. I'm not going through all this again. Otherwise, the event's not going to go ahead.
Um.
Yeah, his black screen has stopped. Yeah, you'll have to go. He's gonna have to. I'm sorry. He's got. He's gonna. I don't want to do it, but I can't do anything else. I'm sorry, bloody, but if we do this, it's just gonna. It's just been a point. It's just, you know.
Well, we could just do another restart of the lobby and go straight into the race.
No, if he's had problems with this, if it's just messing the stream up, it's his connection. It's just going to happen again.
Well, I mean, whenever we restarted and
Yeah, but he
got
got in.
going again,
If I restart it, they're going to leave, so we're going to have no event. So I'm gonna have to kick him. I can't do anything about it. We're gonna if I don't do that, well, he's left the room now anyway.
oh,
Right, I'm gonna have to start it. He's left the room. I'm sorry, but it's just holding. Yeah, it's not great, and Enzo knows. It's it's a tough one. I feel awful. Yeah, that, but I think he's left the room anyway. I didn't kick him, bloody. So
right.
he left on his own accord. So unfortunately, it's going to have to. It's not the greatest, but no, it's a shame, really. It's put a bit of a downer on the night, but oh dear
That's
me.
an understatement.
So who's your lead guy now? You've got Monji. But I don't know what it is with his. How can he? What is it? Is it his internet connection? What is it, or something? Or
It's either his console or I mean, he's got good internet. That's a fact. I mean, he stated earlier he's got a 900 upload and download and everything. So I mean, he's got good internet, but
such a shame. I was looking forward to that as well.
Right.
It's region, Vondon says. Dear me. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. These things happen. There's not a lot I could do about it. Yeah, look, he keeps coming in and out of the room, but right. So you've got the. Do you want to? Should we split the grid, bloody?
What's that now?
Should we split the grid for commentary?
Sure. Cool with that.
So if we go, yeah, if I go down to say 5th or 6th, and we'll swap over for the top half.
Right.
So, I'm just gutted about that, but I don't want it to sort of mar the stream. It couldn't have turned out any worse, could it really? But yeah, we didn't want to lose Enzo, but unfortunately, I don't know. I won't say any more on it, but it's just a shame. But at the moment, we've got Gold Star in the lead with a 7/10 gap over Shadow, who's not letting Gold Star get away. Closely followed by, I must say, by Wally DJ. Now, I'm not going to put any information on the screen, bloody, for tyres.
Of course, right,
Be-
right.
it just in case,
As am I.
because everybody watching the stream and they'll be going, oh yeah, he's on that.
Yeah.
So feel free to chip in whenever you like. If you see action down the middle, you just chip in.
Of course.
What's the code? What's the code
actually,
word that you use for your role play? Let's use that.
What, as far as
If you want to speak.
oh yeah, of course that would be 10-3. That's a very polite way of saying, hey, shut up, I need to say what I need to say right now, but obviously we're not.
well,
let's go. Shall we go with that then?
Nah, it's all good. But I did notice there back there at the final chicane right there, Manji actually had dropped out, pulled off on the side there. Not sure what kind of issues he was having. Now the current SHP lead is Coda here. Of course, and the SHP BRZ right there.
So let's go to Coda.
Yep, coming up on turn 12 here.
Yeah, having a good battle with Handy Pint.
Of course.
Yeah, now that's BRZ was the Porsche. You see, I think the BRZ is renowned for being good on tyres and fuel, but it's down on horsepower.
Yeah.
So this could be an interesting battle because they'll all be picking their own little battles, won't they?
Especially in the long term, yes. We'll definitely have to see how this goes. Yeah.
So let's go back. Should we have a look at Captain?
Yeah, Captain. He's kind of hanging out. Looks like he's doing all right.
He's having a steady race there.
17 right there. Yep, looking great.
Oh, I forgot about. Did you get the map? I know.
I did. Yes.
You did.
I got the map up, yes.
I know a lot of the corners, but there's some funny corner names.
Right. Yes.
So.
Like Stavelot and I see. I don't speak French or whatever the hell. You know what I mean?
Stavolo, that is.
Stavolo. Oh,
yeah. I know that one. I don't speak French either, but it's only from
Stavolo.
Watching the F1. This is the La Source hairpin as they're coming through now.
Right.
Come on, you can say the next one.
What? Rouge?
Oh. I'm joking. This is a really satisfying part of the track. This.
Yes, of course. Definitely the most exciting part of this entire track. That.
If you can take that
couple turns right there.
Flat out there, as we see Captain. He's actually going for a move. He's thinking about it. Going for a move on Handy Pint, but he's thought better of it.
He's back up to those couple of guys there pretty well, I gotta say.
He has, yeah. So maybe, let's go back up to Kota, who's still the lead driver for SHP. Now, to be in close proximity to Yep is no mean feat. Yep's a really quick guy. As we say that, he's managed to make a move on Beastman, who's also not slow. So there's a lot of Porsches out tonight. So that seems to be
a popular choice, to say the least. I mean, the Porsche is a great car all around. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
But Gold Star bucks the trend and turns out in an NSX.
I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with straying from the path there, you know what I mean?
Of course.
I mean, you know, obviously it seems to be a good car. He's gotten a great time with it. Especially in the quali, no problem there. Having a good little battle there with Jensen.
But we've seen a change of Shadow has managed to take the lead, and he's got now to have
big lead.
To have Wally bearing down in your mirrors, this is not a feat. Yeah, I've had this once or twice, but only Wally being playing the wily old fox, using my fuel and my slipstream to extend his strategy. So that's so that's what he's. So he won't be going for a move on Shadow.
I gotta say that's probably pretty intimidating looking in your rearview mirror.
It is.
That, eh?
Let's go on board with Shadow and let's just look at this. See if we can.
Look at that, just bearing down.
Just bearing down and just knowing that one mistake, and I think Wally will be quite content to sit there at the moment because he'll be conserving his tyres. So let's go back down to the legend in our community, one of the many legends. We've got TJC, always fighting. So he's in 3rd place. So it's very strange to see Gold Star down in 6th place. Now he's lost a couple of places as we've been talking now. Unless he's got something,
probably conserving fuel, I imagine.
Well, he's picked up a penalty.
Oh.
So he's only got an 1/8 of a gap between himself and Jensen. Or yet. So
right.
Gold Star could lose another couple of places here if he's not. Yeah, this could be very interesting. He's got the slipstream off Handy Pint, but you've got a 3-car train here in Yep, Captain, and Kota. So if
well, and of course, I would be very interested to see how Gold Star ends up on the long run, though. That's what I'm interested to see, you know, within the next 30 minutes, hour, to see where he ends up.
Well, this is where the penalty line is coming up to now. So he's about to serve his penalty now. So let's just see.
Yep.
This normally is a second. So let's just see how much time he's got the help of Handy Pint. So let's just see what he. Yeah, they've gained. I would say they've gained about 3/10.
Certainly.
As we see, flashing his headlights.
Yep.
He's got. Ooh, this is. Yeah, I think they won't go for a move here. Ooh, or will he?
Yep, he will.
He's definitely going for a move. But Captain's in the mix.
And he's not giving it up easy, is he?
Oh, Captain's managed to pull a blinder. Hang on. Captain has got the inside. Captain's made
and of course, while Gold Star was trying to defend Jensen off that, Captain ended up.
Captain's capitalised on that. He's managed to make 2 places up there in one go, as we see Gold Star sneak back. Wow. So Gold Star's got the place back off Yet. So now Captain's got a mirror full of Gold Star, which I'm sure he'll be happy about.
Yeah.
But Captain's he's got the what I'd call. I've been guilty of it, commentator's curse, where you tend to enjoy commentating and at the detriment of your racing. As we see a flash of the headlights.
And Jensen going for it there.
He's thinking of it, and we've got 3 abreast into Lake Com, this is.
That's a great little battle.
Wow. Very respectful from them all. So let's just see if Gold Star's managed to get that back. Well, no, Jensen tried it.
Yeah, he definitely tried it, yeah.
I am... Scott Robinson, I've just come over from TJ's channel in the chat there. Wow. Oh, Dutch says, don't dwell on I'm just catching up on a few comments. Don't dwell on the unfortunate. It sucks, but you have to just move on. It's not nice. We've got Clayjax in the comments. He's actually on holiday at the moment, but this is the sort of legend Clayjax is. He's there watching away. He's on holiday. I'm glad I'm providing some entertainment for you, Clayjax. Good to see you in the comments, buddy.
And of course, there is plenty of entertainment in this race. Absolutely, a lot of battles. Yep. They're in it for the long run here, and that's for sure here today at Spa, no doubt.
Do you know who's impressed me at the moment?
Kota.
Kota's impressed me.
Oh, sticking in there with this whole quick little group here.
Holding Monji off. I mean, Kota's main discipline, as she'll be the first to admit, is drifting.
Absolutely, that SHP Motorsports BRZ is just holding on to these guys.
But
she's definitely giving Jensen a good battle. Actually, going for Jensen on the outside there. Within this chicane, look at that. Having a little bit of contact.
Bit of contact,
and look at that. The position back somewhat there, you know.
Slowed down, and give the position. Yeah, so it's a reset. So I think might have the inside line here. Lassour's hairpin.
Yeah, a bit bumpy in there, but hey.
Can you see some mist in the air, Bloody?
A little bit.
It's looking a little bit hazy, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit there. Maybe a little bit of paint swapping going on that one.
Let's go.
We'll have to see what happens within the next lap with them.
Let's go and visit my mate Von, he was an absolute. Oh, you like this? Pardon the pun, Bloody. You like this one though?
Oh.
in the last touring car event I run, he was an absolute trooper. Bum bum, bum bum.
Indeed.
You like that, don't you? I tell you what.
Yes, of course.
No, he was.
You know it.
He was the first to admit that his main discipline is drifting, with racing chucked in.
Yeah. 100%.
He wasn't expecting much out of the race, and he was basically last. Tried to pull a out there strategy and get back, claw a bit of time. But credit to the guy, he stuck it right to the bitter end. No matter what happened, he stuck it, and that gets respect in my book. So
absolutely.
Tyler Mann, is he playing? Is he? I know it is a long game, but is he playing the ultra long game?
He definitely. I'm thinking, at least, if I can get into Tyler's head a little bit here, I'm probably thinking that Tyler's going to be in this thing for the long run. He's going to be paying attention to that weather radar, seeing if there's any rain coming up, and yeah, he's going to be in this one for the long run. That's for sure. You might actually end up seeing Tyler finish probably in like the top seven or eight,
That's
more
impressive.
than likely. Yeah.
As we see a bit of a connection issue, but hopefully it's all good. So Blitz out in his. Oh, he likes the M3, doesn't he?
Yeah, beautiful livery. Beautiful SHP Motorsports livery on this. We'll love the multicolor on that. Great car. Seems to be doing very well on the track.
Oh, hang on.
Yep, what we have?
We've got an incident. Well, we've got a yellow flag. Now, is that someone?
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll go back to Blitz and just. As he has a bit. Oh, Blitz has spun. Oh, he's used to that, but not in a race situation.
Well, this is true, of course.
Yeah, I think he paid attention to his rear number plate with TTK on the back. Sorry to catch that, Blitz. We'll leave you be in case that was stream curse, maybe. So let's go back.
Perhaps.
Captain has lost a few positions now.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him.
So he was in 6th. So he's come back down.
He got knocked down quite well, didn't he?
But he is now got Kota in front of him, so maybe. Yeah, Captain will be in this fight up at the top, says Clay Jacks. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Clay Jacks. This is legendary. It's hard to keep a track on them all.
It is.
So only half a second. TJ's moved. He's got a move on Wally because he was in 3rd place, but he's now. Shadow is also going in TJ's stream, so these two race together.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, so they know each other, how they race. And you see TJ putting the pressure on Shadow.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. It's really a good top 4 we've got coming up here.
Definitely. So we'll stay on the top 4 for a minute because we got Beastman keeping
TJ
Wally
now with the lead now up here.
TJ's taken the lead.
Swapped around.
But they're in the same car. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who's better on the tyres and who's better on the fuel.
Right.
So this would be very, very interesting. And it's quite a close. They're all very close. I didn't expect. There's not huge gaps.
Of course, and you're very consistent as well on this.
That's it. That's the key to this track. As we see, Beastman into the pits. Was it Beast? Sure, Beastman comes in. So he's coming. He's managed to get 7 laps on the softs. I'm not going to show. Well, I'm going to come off. It will show everybody. No, that's right. I don't want to give his tyre strategy away.
True.
Otherwise, they'll see what tyres he's gone onto. So that's Beastman making his first stop. So that has promoted Handy Pint here up into 5th place. Gold Star is now, look. See, Gold Star was in 6th place.
Right.
So now Gold Star has made up a couple of positions here. So now, yeah.
Well, of course, it looks like Shadow GT and Wally are having somewhat of a battle. It looks like, it looked like they were having a bit of a battle coming down that Kimmel Straight there. And of course, past Lacombe down to Brussels. They're
you. You're putting me to shame.
On Wally there.
They're coming down to Stavlo now. This is actually called Speaker's Corner. would you believe?
Aha.
And this is your favourite one that you... Yeah, this is... Can you remember this name?
What's that?
This is Puon.
Puon, that's right. I remember you telling me about that earlier. Yeah.
This is... I love this corner. If you enter this, you brake just a dab of the brakes at the 50 into 4th gear. And if you can get... You drift out wide, but if you can just keep it nailed and then up into 5th, it's so satisfying going round there. You can lose and gain a lot of time around that corner.
I see.
So, Gold Star there is just keeping himself. It's a 3. He's got what is he? 1.5 seconds behind Wally. Wally won't be interested in that at the moment. He knows Gold Star. He knows what he's capable of.
Of course.
Which corner is No Name Corner? I think that's Speaker's Corner, Meccano. It's the one at the bottom of the hill before you drop down to Puon. So this has got a funny name. I can't. Come on, help me out with the names of this corner.
What's that?
Well, you've got Blanchimont coming through the back straight, and it's the one.
Right.
It's the one before. After. Or the one after Oh yeah, one before Blanchimont.
Yeah, Corb Paul Frere.
Yeah, Corb
sorry,
Frere.
I don't speak French.
No.
I speak American.
That's about as good as I'd get.
Of course. You know, I want to say that Wally's main concern here is going to be trying to catch up and passing Shadow at some point. I mean, he seems to be holding on quite well to him. Definitely within that slipstream and just trying to do the best he can to.
But I think
be able to keep up. You know.
Not sure what you see, Wally. See these two here, to have Wally and Gold Star behind you, these are very, very wily. I think they won't be interested, not at this stage, of getting a pass, because basically you're burning more fuel.
Well, yeah, but I'll tell you what, Gold Star is catching up fiercely.
He is.
Very much so.
But Wally will know what Gold Star's up to. Wally's doing what Gold Star is doing to Wally. So this could be very interesting. Meanwhile, TJ has pulled out a 2-second gap. Now, is he bolting and running? Is he trying to just... Has he decided, I've found myself in the lead now, I'm going to open the taps? Yeah, turn 11 is called No Name Corner. I actually named a corner of my local track after that. Cool, Meccano.
Nice.
And Meccano, once again... Very ultimate gentleman for jumping out. It was
absolutely.
It was never easy, and I hate. It wasn't a situation I wanted to be in. And going back to Beastman, who's come out now, he's currently put in the fastest lap. That'll be on fresh tyres. So Beastman holds the fastest lap at the moment. As we look at TTK Von, or I'll just call him Von. He's coming through. The curve of Paul Friere, heading up. Do you like that?
That's a lot more smoother than how I say it.
And he's this is another exhilarating corner. This is Blanchimont they're coming up to now. Now this is flat with a little lift depending on the car you're in. Just clip the inside there, as you see Von there. That's perfect execution there. He's coming up to the bus stop chicane. So at the moment, as far as I'm aware, Beastman is the only one to have made a stop. I've not seen anybody come in for a, as we say,
Handy Pint.
Pint
just came in. Yeah.
Now this layout has got one of the longest. It's not so much a long entry into the pits, but it's a hell of a. It seems to go on forever. So we'll just get an idea of. Should we get an idea of the pit loss? So at the moment, see, 30 seconds. He's only just getting his tyres changed.
Yeah.
So that's
grabbing a little fuel as well, just a dash.
Yeah, just a little bit. How much is he taking on board? Let's have a look.
55%.
Okay.
Good deal.
So that's Handy Pint back out on a fresh set of rubber, so we'll come off that so he doesn't see what rubber he's come back out on. As we go back up to the... Let's go back up let's go back to
And
let's go back to Gold
Wally
Star.
actually ended up passing Shadow there at some point.
So he has gone for the pass. We
He's
missed.
got a bit of got a half-second, more than a half-second lead there on him. Looks like Shadow's not giving that position up too easy though.
Nope.
Kind of going back and forth on the time there, and of course Gold Star just kind of hanging out, just watching, checking everything out. Looks like a great little battle though.
Any Meccano, can I have a mic check, please, of both myself and Bloody, just to make sure everything's still in fine order. I'm sure it should be. I've recently swapped to a hardwired connection, Bloody.
Oh, very nice.
Because I should have done it ages ago. But I was using it plugged into the controller, and we all know how much abuse they get. I've never thrown it, but I've dropped it. So I think maybe it's just snagged the port, and I think it was just a little bit loose, the jack plug inside, so it was crackling. So hopefully it's all good. So let's go back down to so Yep's got, as we see.
And of
Yep,
course we've got
and Monji.
Monji and Jensen going into the pit there at the same time.
Okay, so Yep was on medium, so that was how many laps? 10 on a 3-lap difference. Monji was on the softs. He's done well to get... I tell you what, Monji has done incredible to get 11 laps out of the softs.
Absolutely.
As we see a flurry of activity now.
And that is what makes
We've got
Monji there, you know.
That's incredible. To get the same amount of time... So those two came in at the same time, and he was on the softs.
Now, of course, just noting a more than 2.5 second lead on first place to second there. And of course, Wally here in second place has jumped up almost a second and a half on third place with Shadow GT in third.
So maybe Shadow's... I don't know. Is Shadow conserving a bit of fuel saving, maybe?
Perhaps.
But
perhaps
he's dropped right into the clutches of Gold Star.
Yep, Gold Star for the pass on the right side.
Now this is a tricky corner. Now Shadow should hold the inside here. Now the NSX
battle there coming down to Puon. That's for sure.
A little bit of.
Look at this! Oh, look at that!
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. These
Way
two
to hold on to it.
Oh, and Gold Star's going down for a move on the inside. Is he going to hold it? You naturally run wide there, so yeah, he's had to yield that.
Yeah, Shadow with a half-second penalty on this, and of course that's
I didn't see that. Well spotted. Well spotted.
Definitely not going to help him within his fight within Gold Star there.
But he's got obviously because Beastman's pitted, he's going to have the pit stop window equivalent. So Shadow's safe with a penalty there. So we've got, let's just see, we've got Handy Pint who has pitted. Captain hasn't pitted yet. He's doing it. I tell you what, you won't like me for saying. He said, "Oh, I'm not practicing. I don't like this." You're doing a fantastic job, Captain. Keep it up. I'm not going to keep you on stream. Not going to put you under any pressure. But keep going out there, dude. You're representing CCR fantastically, dude. Absolutely
and
brilliant.
Meccano on the stream says, super interesting to see how this will pan out. The fact that this track is so long will make fuel and possible weather a big part of strategy, and especially that weather aspect of it. I mean, you could have just passed the entrance to the pits and you start to see weather coming in, and depending on how bad that weather is and depending on how quick it comes in, you could be screwed by the time you get down to Corb Paul Frere.
Well, that's it. I mean, I've raced one of TJ's streams, and I'm not sure what weather strategy settings he had, but at this point where we see Beastman now, it had started to spit with rain coming through Blanchimont, but it wasn't anything torrential. So I decided, I'll keep going, but this track is notorious. It can be brilliant sunshine on the pit straight. It can be lashing it down at the end of the Kemmel Straight. And Codgeria decided to be clever and stay out. I can manage it with the softs. Oh no.
Oh no.
Halfway up Kemmel Straight, I needed a canoe.
And of course, quick thing to mention, Wally now has had an impressive gain on first place TJ and the Calisonic Nissan GTR there within a second of the first place there. But absolutely.
One thing I will note, look at the headlights on the track, Bloody.
Oh. It looks like we might actually have a little bit of weather
Yeah,
coming in.
do we have a little bit of moisture? I've not seen
Perhaps.
any.
It
I've
looks
not
a
seen the
little
wipers
muggy.
go. It does. Muggy. That's a great British word. That is, bloody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's proper muggy, isn't it?
Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, don't lure me into trying to do an American. I can't do it, mate.
Please.
No.
And then, of course, Wally, of course, now within a half second of TJ here in first place.
Now then, none of these
and
have
of
pitted.
course, right on his tail there in the CCR Mazda.
Let's see.
Excellent car.
As we see TJ pit,
And there he goes.
and there we see what I was mentioning earlier. Wally has decided, no, I'm staying out. This is what I meant. Wally, he's a master. Oh, TJ, look at that. 12 laps on the softs.
And of
As we
course,
see Gold
Wally
Star
now being the lone driver out here stuck in first place.
That's right.
With everyone else there behind him pitting.
Everyone else has pitted. Captain hasn't pitted yet, but Wally is now. This is what I meant before. He could adapt his strategy. I'm not going to look at his tyres, but he'll still continue out for a lap. Now, this is, if he's on softs or mediums, this is looking decidedly. Yeah, at
Absolutely.
Spa. Oh, as we see the wipers come on, we now have rain.
Oh boy. And here
Well,
we go.
see the wipers, they're intermittent now. It's when it comes on. Let's go in cockpit with Wally and see what he's actually faced with. As we hear the scream of that rotary engine.
It's a beautiful sound, isn't it?
Mm.
That's great.
It sounds more like a bike. I'll probably get slated for that.
Yeah. It kind of does, though.
It does, doesn't it? But as you see, the wipers have stopped. So you can go around this track and it can rain in patches. So Wally might have... See...
Oh, here we go. There's
Now-
the wipers. Maybe a little bit of... Yep.
Now we actually see the proper rain coming on the track. Now it's hitting her. Now, if Wally is on the softs, then this is your best chance in the wet, with him having slightly more grip and worn. But it's the key to this.
Certainly impressive how he's holding on in that rain.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
I can't imagine it's too drenched right now, but...
No, but it's certainly greasy. But if you just look at this, is
yeah.
what I'm looking at with Wally. I've not got any information on the screen, but if anybody out there wants, it's all about smooth. Smooth is quick.
Absolutely.
As he's starting to lose a little bit of traction there, but it's not about don't try and go as quick as you do in the dry and the wet. Now you look at the sky up there, it's blue, yet the wipers have come on. Now will Wally... Oh,
Yep, there he goes.
Wally's pitted. Okay, so we know Gold Star's pitted. Now,
Of course, going back to our second place was Gold Star and TJ. Seem to be holding on pretty well there. A little bit of distance between their second place and third place, but TJ a little squirrely coming out of campus.
Wally's got a camp. I'm impressed, bloody mate. You've done your homework. I've ballsed up and not got the track map. I do know most of the corners, but I'm glad you're here helping me out, buddy.
Of course. Oh, and
As we see
then,
TJ, was that a pit lane crossing penalty?
Oh my.
That was a 3-second.
Possibly, yeah.
Wow. So, okay, and I don't think. Yeah, Wally's still in the pits now. Is he going to get out? This is going to be close. As we see, Gold Star is just coming down now to the source hairpin. He's only got to go through a rouge. Wally will be trundling round now through the pit lane. And Wally joins the track at the top of Eau Rouge at Radion. I've got to get some.
How about that?
You like that? So let's just see now, as we see Wally here joining just... Has he got the... He's managed to do it.
20-second, 15-second lead, 13,
so
10.
He's managed... See, now that's where Wally's strategy comes into play. An 8-second lead over Gold Star.
Yep.
Yeah, Wally will be sort of... I think he'll have a sly smile, a dry smile on his face at that. Gold Star will be going, yeah, no problem.
Right.
Yeah, he will. What Gold Star won't be phased by that. Look at the weather coming down now. Look at this.
Yeah, it's quite gloomy.
It's British weather in Belgium. Let's see how look at Monji going through Eau Rouge here in the wet. Look at him. He's just
Oh yeah, just dominating.
just did not back off. Oh, and we've got a yellow flag. Where's that? Let's see. Was that
there
Kota, maybe?
on the straightaway, possibly. Jensen falling back a little bit. And Jensen into the wall.
Oh,
on the
where's
Kimmel
this?
Straight.
On the Kemmel Straight. Who
Yeah.
was that?
Jensen.
Oh, Jensen.
In the CCR GTR, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't believe he's gotten the proper tires for these conditions.
Has Jensen not?
He's definitely gonna fall short on that. Oh yeah, look at him.
Has Jensen bought the? He will have done.
Jensen,
no.
yeah, Jensen having a hard time controlling that
Right.
CCR GTR coming out of Lacombe.
I'm hoping.
Oh,
It's a
man.
long race, yep. And this is the thing. This is what I was talking about before. If you make the wrong call, you see one extra lap. You see if Wally had, that was the point there, where Wally pitted. If you'd carried on, which I think Yep's done, this is what you're faced with. And yeah, this is not really.
And of course, race officials not happy with that. Of course, giving Jensen a 4-second penalty.
Is that
What's the shame on
making
that?
contact with
5-second penalty now? As the officials are not calling this really good for him.
Yep's going to lose a few places here. He's struggling, definitely struggling here. He's
Certainly.
underestimated. Oh, he's got his hazard lights on. Good guy.
Yeah,
So he's.
of course, coming into
I think he's
on a little too hard there.
He'll never give up. We'll just let people past, get the wet tyres on, reset, and see what you can get out of the race. Which is
absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see how your guys are getting on in the wet. Do you think this is?
Manji seems to be doing pretty well. He's sticking to it just fine.
I've got Von on the screen at the moment.
Yeah.
He's I can't work out whether Von is actually accentuating the drift. He's trying. It's not drifting enough. Is he trying to get it a bit more?
I don't know.
What do you think?
When it comes to these cars, man, you only have so much you can actually counter steer on. You know what I mean? And
of
these
course.
things don't exactly turn on a dime. So, of course, with a drift car, you've got such a really hard steering angle that you can control with, and these cars just. Definitely not even half as much. So it's a little bit more difficult, but of course the concept still stays when it comes to sliding around. If you can catch it, you can slide these around okay. And I think Vaughn could probably do that as well as I know he can drift. I'm pretty sure he could take care of that just fine. But
if we're on board with Von at the moment, see exactly what weather they're dealing with. Yeah, it's pretty miserable out there.
It sure is. Vaughn's doing the best he can.
He is.
Looks like he's sliding around quite a bit though. He must have not got on some really good wet tires. I'm not too sure.
I wonder if he's gone on the intermediates.
Perhaps. Could be.
As we see Tyler Man here in the BRZ. Let's see how he takes Eau Rouge. Yeah, the key to Eau Rouge in the wet is literally no throttle. That's literally
and
just off the throttle, nice and clean, excellent driving there, Tyler Man, and that's in. I like that livery. That's in your SHP colours.
Yep, absolutely. And then moving up to Coda, coming out of Lacombe, they're down to Brussels, and holding on to things quite well as well. Little slidey here and there,
but I think.
But
she's having a great race.
Absolutely. Nice, easy, slow and steady wins the race, as they say, of course.
Exactly.
I mean, this isn't too bad.
So let's head back up to the top and see.
Well, we've got a 2-second lead there.
2-second lead from Wally over
with,
Gold Star.
Wally, yeah. Wally still held on to that lead quite well, but of course,
it's
Gold
come down
Star's
a
kind
lot.
of snuck up just quite a bit, actually.
He's pulled
if we
in.
remember, Gold Star, I believe that was the 8-second lead that Wally had on
Exactly.
Gold Star. What, a couple laps ago or so, and Gold Star's really caught up. Of course, Gold Star knows what he's doing, very much so. So does
you
Wally.
see-
So it's very interesting to see what's
as you
going to
see-
happen here.
Yeah, do you see Wally break traction a little bit on Radion there, just as you come into the top of Eau Rouge?
And that's costed him. Gold Star is now about a second behind in closing here as they come up
So
into Lacombe.
I'm just wondering if Gold Star has he be. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he's gone on the intermediates. Honestly, you'd probably think that's crazy. But
Well, I mean, you know what? It seems like he could probably handle that just fine if that's the case. I mean,
if
he's doing well.
that's the only possible reason, but I think that would be slower in these conditions. I'd be yeah. This is an interesting one. So Shadow, meanwhile, has got a 13-second gap to Gold Star. Now these have all pitted. I missed Captain pitting, but Captain is still in 7th place.
Which
So he's
definitely
having an
is not bad
absolute.
there.
Oh, look at that! Did you like that, Bloody? Did you see that?
Yes, I barely caught a glimpse of it, but yeah, he's
Did
moving.
you see that
is moving.
drift control there? That was a good catch, that Captain. That was perfect timing. Top of Eau Rouge, bit of a slide, no hassle. So let's go back to Monji. He seems to be having a chilled race there, 6th place. He's doing brilliantly.
Yeah, indeed. Of course, Manji still holding on just as well as he's been doing here. Seems pretty steady, somewhat consistent here. Of course, you know with the rain and everything, but
Yeah,
he's doing okay.
Let's see what the other. See, Beastman. We've not had Beastman on screen, so let's see how. So he's got in the Porsche. So he's. Yeah, this is very interesting. Now, the next interesting stage of this race is. I can't imagine anyone other than Gold Star, potentially. And I can't see him being on the intermediates. But it's when the track starts drying out, because these wet tyres are not going to like the dry track. A drying track, they'll overheat. Now, it's when to pull the pin and say, right, I'm going to commit, because they are going to have to change. But it's when you change, because you can change a lap on here can be the difference, because they won't want to go. There's a couple of strategies open, but you could go on the intermediates, but these guys will want to be, as soon as this track dries out, they'll want to be making the most of it, and they want to be getting on those soft tyres as quick as possible. But if they do it too soon, then it could be as we've seen.
Of course, they're going to really want to be watching for that weather. If they end up going back to those actual racing compound tires and everything, and they start back out, they could end up potentially getting some more rain on a track that's just started to dry, and you barely just got somewhat of a dry racing line.
Exactly.
And then, of course, there comes the other element of course, where you really want to stick to that dry line, and just the slightest, slightest slip up there could really, really cost. I mean, you could spin out.
100%.
100% on that. It's crazy.
So Beastman's. So let's just go back to see. TJ has only got. See, TJ will love these conditions. See,
oh yeah,
he chucks a lot of these endurance races on. He actually on your home track is his favourite one.
Oh.
Hey. Yeah. He Lassard, I'll have to warn him about. I'll have to dive in one of your lobbies one night and get
most definitely.
I'll have to have a notepad with me to pass on to TJ where you all park.
Well, hey, you might need a pretty big notepad for that, my guy.
I'll have to let him know where all the speed traps are.
Absolutely.
But he'll be relishing this. So he's only got a 5-second gap to Shadow.
Yeah, it's pretty. He's kind of holding on to that, pretty consistent. Keeps just kind of averaging out about 5.5 seconds or so. Looks like it's going to increase up to 6 though on that.
So let's just see. Let's just see the gaps. Gold Star has actually. He's actually got a pass on Wally.
Ah, yes, that is right.
Now,
Wow.
now then, his
And with
goals.
a
Now this,
second
I'm going to
lead.
stay on this. I'm going to stay on this for a lap because these two. Phew, this would be yes. These two, yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
all guns blazing. Yeah,
And they're within about that really crucial, about 1 second apart. I think Gold Star's actually stuck up a second and a half now, just within that past corner there, that past chicane before the start finish. And it looks like they keep kind of maybe not swapping. I don't know. Gold Star's taking off on them.
but look
See
what
you
Wally's
later.
got. This is on board with Wally now, going through Eau Rouge. This takes commitment. Now look at the spray coming off Gold Star's car.
Incredible. Hard to even catch a visual on that, you know what I mean? Just
And-
because all of that water spray.
As we see Wally there getting it won't be dirty air, but that's Wally, if you got the stream going, I'm loving this, mate. This is it's great to watch. But the car control is he caught adrift at basically nearly full pace.
Oh yeah.
Caught adrift, corrected it, and picked up his cup of tea and carried on.
But you know what, Eau Rouge is definitely a corner where, especially in the rain, you start sliding out a little bit. I mean, you got a little bit of a pucker factor happening. I mean, there's no doubt.
100. Yeah, you better have a change of clothes on the back seat
Of
if you get it
course,
wrong at
yes.
Eau Rouge.
Yes, bring your brown trousers. That's for sure. That's mandatory around here at Spa for sure.
As we see that little twitch, we call it, that Wally had.
Yep.
That's cost him a second.
Quite a bit. Gold Star now with a 3-second lead and climbing.
Yeah, but Gold Star, I think, looking at this, if you watch him coming through here, I know he's given it, he's committed, but I think this is sliding round a little bit more than it.
Perhaps, but he's owning it, man.
He's not
This is
backing
his
off.
track.
So let's come out of this view now. As we see him come round the curve to Porphyre, he's on his way now up to Blanchimont. Now this is another corner. Watch this now. Look at the rain in the headlights. Still lashing it down. Now this is another fifth, sixth gear corner, 140, 150 mile an hour.
And just taking care of business, man.
And he's just
looks like he's probably done this a time or two. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Oof, he's good in the wet. I mean, you should see him round Le South, but
coming into the chicane there, nice and hot, and just taking care of business like this. Look at this, very clean, very cut, very nice.
Look at that.
Lovely line. No, not even a single hiccup through that. Very incredible.
So TJ's catching up. Oh no, Shadow has pulled out. So TJ must have had a bit of an issue. As we see, look at this. Just look at the graphics on this game. I mean, you can't fault the graphics.
Oh no, hell no. They did a great job on these graphics. There's no question.
But you just can't fault them. I mean, as you see TJ coming through for just caught a bit of the curb there, coming onto the start-finish straight. Well, I say this at start-finish straight. This is the start-finish straight for the regular layout. But the actual start-finish straight for the 24-hour layout is here.
Yeah, it's on the other side of... yeah.
This is on the downhill stretch to Eau Rouge. As we see TJ flashing his lights just, furiously there.
Now,
Look at this.
Going back down the lineup there in 8th place, we've got a bit of a come-up on Handy Pine coming up on Manji there. He even just a moment ago, he was a four second behind Manji. Now he's kind of caught up about three and a half seconds. Definitely something to
just going to mention Handy Pine here. As we see now, the light has faded rapidly. Handy Pine is, as we've said before, look at that. Look how much let's go on board with Handy Pine. Handy Pine is a quick racer. He's multidisciplined. He drives all sorts. Some of them aren't his favourite. In GT Sport, if I chucked a lobby with wet racing on it, with wet weather, this guy would, he'd sit in the pits. He won't mind me saying that at all. It wasn't a fan of it, but to see Handy Pine out here tonight, just giving it everything, he's in 8th place, and I suppose after, how many laps have we had now?
19.
Six or seven laps of wet weather to see Handy Pint sticking this out and driving it no different as he normally does.
Absolutely, and you know he's only got about less than a second. Well, yeah, probably around a second and a half to that SHP Motorsports AMG Mercedes there, and yeah, he's got him in his sights. He's not letting go on this, that's for sure.
No, look at this. That's
going to be a battle coming up here in a couple turns.
Look at this for a view. Look at that out the back of. Just seen there. You've seen the spray coming off Monji's car there. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. Look at the commitment into that corner from Pint. Still, this is fantastic to watch.
Bold but good. It's great actually.
Hang on, I'm trying to find the right camera view now because I'm going. Look at that. It's phenomenal. But they'll all have. They've not only got a weather radar, but they've also got. How can I describe it? Surface water gauge, which will also tell you how much water's on the track to denote. That's a good indication of when the track's starting to dry out. Now, it might not be as easy to see in the dark. As we see, Handy Pint has really come up on Monji now. He's pulled in a second.
Absolutely, coming out of campus there and into Stavelo.
Exactly.
Doing a great job. Monji's doing a great job there, holding him off there as best as he can.
Wow.
Good blocking there, you know, good clean blocking, of course. But, yeah, like I said, this was indeed turning out to be a pretty decent little battle here with him and Monji Deathclock.
So let's go on board. Let's go on board with Monji and let's have a look now. Can you see Handy Pint has got the move done.
The seventh place, indeed, very nice and clean, great.
To get a move done through Blanchimont, that takes I'm going to say it takes balls.
Indeed.
That takes full commitment to do that. That's impressive.
Now, of course, coming into the chicane here, we'll see how Monji takes care of this. Of course, looks like they'll just kind of hang out there.
As you see his brake disc glowing bright red there. Meanwhile, Captain has... we've not seen much of Captain, because I didn't want to catch him on stream too much, put him under pressure. But look at that coming through there. Just the lights shining up the spray coming out the back of Captain's car. As we see now, look at the weather in this now. Now then.
Of course, it looks like he's only maintaining a 4-second gap just behind Beastman there.
Exactly. But he's got a 20-second gap to Handy Pint.
Yeah.
But look at the views. I mean, the lighting there shining on Captain's livery, and look at that.
It's gorgeous.
Wow. Fantastic. But I will say, can you see what I'm seeing?
What's that?
I can see a stationary wiper blade.
Yes, it does appear that the rain has kind of laid off for a bit. Of course, the track's going to start to dry up.
Now then, this is the critical moment here. So let's go back up to the top two, because I've got a feeling, they're all going to be on. I would have said they're all going to be on similar compound of tyre, but it's who is the bravest. See, whoever pits first. You see, when I race these kind of races, it doesn't always work. But if you pick your own battles, and you always try and do the opposite of whoever's you're racing against. But when there's wet involved, as we can see the dry line there, just coming through Lesour's hairpin. As we can see it, you can see it just starting to dry, and there's not as much spray now. Is it?
Of course. And we'll have to just see what kind of happens here. Of course, I mean, anything can really happen, to be honest with you.
So let's just see that Wally DJ is closing. He's keeping, as we see, Shadow GT is now bearing down on Wally. He's got Wally well in his sights. So we've got Wally in the Mazda. Now I have not driven that recently, so not too sure what it's like. I knew it used to be good on tyres. I know the GTR is, and fuel. Excuse me, just taking a swig of my bottle there. So let's just go back down to TJ, who is in a bit of a comfortable position at the moment, in 4th place.
Yeah, indeed. Of course, with a 15-second gap ahead and 28-second gap with the fifth place behind him there. So yeah, he can pretty much do a whole bunch. I mean, he's pretty comfy. He's chilling.
Look at that. Some of the camera views on here as we see TJ coming through to Speaker's Corner here. Nicely done. Gives a flash, TJ. Good man. Let's just catch on. As we got, let's catch up on some of these chats. Some of the messages in the chat where I got TJ on the stream here. We got, we got Mr. Fathead. I'm genuinely upset that I am not there to race. Oh, we're upset that you're not here as well, Fathead. It's well, there's a return event, and I look very much forward to racing with you when that happens. And we got Meccano saying, "Look at the lap time consistency of the top dogs. Seriously impressive." Yeah, well, it's just crazy. We got JR Sim Racing. Come on, TJ. So we got your fan club in the chat, TJ. They're rooting for you, buddy.
And real quick, don't mean to interrupt you, but we do have the rain actually picking back up again.
We do.
Following
We
Beastman
do. Now then.
Here at campus on the backside of the track. It looks like it's just kind of a little bit of intermittent rain.
Yeah.
Of course, the track is not going to be drying out as quickly as we might have thought here.
Well, this is what I was telling you. This is what I mentioned, you see, on some parts of the track. So if I go up to Shadow now, you see there, the rain's falling on the start-finish straight round through La Source Head. As we've got the blue flag showing for... Now, who's that for?
That actually, I believe...
Is that for
they
captain?
actually... That is actually a lapped TSF 11 that's behind. Who is that? Wally. Yep, in second place.
It's Blitz. Oh, so where's TSF 11?
Blitz, yep. Yeah, that's Blitz. Yeah.
Yes, I've got Blitz now, yeah. Okay. So, blue flag, yes, it's for Blitz, yeah. So, Blitz will be aware of that. But, at the same point, Blitz, we've still got 40 minutes to go. So, plod on with it. There's all sorts of different strategies to come into play as we see Shadow coming up on Blitz now. So this is third place. But he's doing well in that M3. I don't think I would have chosen the M3 round here. So that's...
you know, it's definitely an interesting choice. I believe he even made a comment earlier that that car was basically undrivable. And that's unfortunate for him. You know, I'm sure he's probably practiced a good little bit, and I'm just not sure why it's not working out for him here in the race.
As we see Shadow bearing down there now, so Blitz will be aware that he's got Shadow behind him. So as he there, look at that, lovely. Pulls over, lets Shadow pass through the S's. What a, that's good race awareness we see there. Oh, did you see the flame? Oh, see the flames coming out of Tyler Mann's BRZ there.
I actually did not.
Oh, you missed it.
Able to catch that.
We'll get it. We'll watch it when he comes to La Source hairpin. It's on the downshift. We'll see if it shows it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Just shooting out. Incredible. Truly incredible.
Oh, it's brilliant. So we've got Tyler Mann putting on a show there. And
let's see how Tyler manages Rouge now. Of course, with a somewhat drying track. I mean,
it is.
Let's see what he does here.
Cool as a cucumber.
Damn near full on.
Look at that.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was smooth as hell.
Brilliant.
That was great. Great execution on Tyler, man.
So let's go back now. Gold Star has pulled out another 4 sector hours. Wally had a penalty.
Perhaps.
So Gold Star now is right out at front. But there's another round of pit stops to come. As we see now, look, if you look at the track, that is certainly drying out now. So we've had 10 laps. So we've had 25 minutes of rain, of wet weather. I'm just trying to look at the track through the headlights. It's definitely a dry line for me.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, as we see Wally's brake disc glowing bright red there, bright orange, coming through the end of the Kemmel Straight. As he's dropping down, now he's dropping down to, I can't remember. Help me out with this corner, please.
Which one? You're talking about Lecombe.
Lecombe, he's come. Yeah, He's coming down
Yep.
to Speaker's Corner now. Let's see how he fares now. Let's just see him, the commitment going through Puon now as he's coming down. So this is, I'll go on board with Wally and you can see, just watch the commitment going through here. Watch this. Dab of the brakes, 4th gear. Maybe in 3rd in the wet, back up to 4th.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Up to 5th, mid-apex. I do, but yeah. What commitment? Not a murmur. It's
Most
just,
definitely.
he's just.
Hell, I wish I could commit like that.
Yeah, he's driving this as if it was dry. But look at that. Losing traction is just not batting. Not batting an eyelid. Absolutely fantastic.
Now, of course, here shortly we've got our leader, Gold Star, right now coming up on a couple lapped cars. That's being Coda and Vaughn, it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting to see how Gold Star approaches them and goes for
But
the
they're
pass at some point.
having their own race. So
That's right.
yeah, they've got a. So it's a pretty good place where he's come up on them. Because if he can get the past, I don't know.
Now,
I think
if he can,
Gold
it'd be
Star.
interesting to see how he approaches this coming up to Eau Rouge.
I think Gold
That
Star
would be
will hold
interesting.
back. Gold Star, they're having. He'll respect anybody having their own race.
For sure.
He'll know they're having their own race. If he can get it done safely here, but I don't think he will. I think he'll hold. Always giving a flash of the headlights. Maybe I'm wrong, but always going for it through. Oh my word! He thought about it, but I was just about
He
to say
definitely-
he'll wait till the Kemmel Straight. But wow, I thought that was going to be
Yeah, absolutely. I was just on board with Gold Star there, and yeah,
Wow.
that was very, very interesting.
Oh, but Cota's yeah, I thought the Cota was still battling back there. As all Gold Star's brakes are glowing there. He's wow.
yeah,
yeah,
I
that
believe
was
he
a
might have
bit,
braked a little late for that one, but he did a great job all the way through the chicades there.
I think that was a change of clothes for Cota then when she saw Gold Star attempting a move through the middle of Eau Rouge.
Yeah.
I would have yeah. But this is very interesting now. So Gold Star's got past those two. So Wally's the next. So Wally is now also coming. He's coming down to Speaker's Corner. Yeah. So let's see where's Shadow. Shadow's only. Let's go on board with Shadow. And just watch the. I mean, these guys here. They're. As we see Captain coming in. Captain is the first. Now then.
Looking like he might be almost running on fumes there with the fuel.
He's done well with the fuel. I'm going to get him off screen because I don't want people to see what he's going on to. But I would imagine... Ooh, this is a very, very brave call. Because it's still... I'm not going to say that word. It's damp, I will say.
Oh,
It's not complete. It's not completely dry.
oh right, it's the other word.
The other word, yes, yeah. It's not a popular word, is it? For some reason.
I guess not. First I'm hearing of it.
Feel free to say it if you want to say it.
The track is rather moist.
Thank you. Wasn't me, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
It was bloody. No, I'm only joking. But certainly, as we see, now that is interesting.
What's this?
Von was on intermediates in 9th place, unless he's just come out on intermediates.
Oh my.
He's come out on no, he's on intermediates coming in. Holy smokes!
Oh, wow.
He's done that full range stint on inters.
That's quite impressive, actually.
That
To say
is
the least,
some feat.
Man.
Unbelievable. Well, tip of the cap to you there, Von. And for just keep on going on there. This is brilliant. Cota, meanwhile, has come in right behind him. She's also coming for a tyre change. Taking on a lot of fuel. So we've got 30 minutes left in the race. So I make that 15 or so laps. So let's get those off the screen to see what... Wow. So Beastman, See, Captain and Beastman were on the same part of the track, so Beastman was on the wet tyres. So he's come in from 5th place. So the pit loss is about 40 seconds. Let's just watch Ben now. Well, it'll be no surprise to see what is going on.
Right.
Well, I will keep it hidden because it could make a difference as to how long the tyres will last. Let's keep that. A handy pint has followed Beastman in. So everybody is still in the race, and Yep's coming in now. He was on the Inters. Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible. Yeah. Well, not taking anything away from Von, but I mean, yeah, he's experienced with these, and Von would be the first to admit that he's not experienced too much with the Group 3 in these weather conditions. I'm sure he'd be but yeah, the one you're looking at here, yeah, he's experienced.
Well, and of course, just to kind of go down through the lineup here, of course, our first place leader going into the pits now,
Gold
Star in the Spoon NSX, doing a pretty dang good job, if I might say. And of course, our coming up, our new first placer here, for the time being at least, is of course Wally DJ in the CCR Mazda VGT. Doing a great job throughout the whole race, I gotta tell you.
Do you remember me saying that the car was moving around a bit more than I thought it would on wets? That explains. Gold Star was on the intermediates, so that's why he was managed to close up the gap. Yeah, so Gold Star on the Inters. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. But this is turning out to be So Wally has done the same again as he did on the previous pit stop. He's trying to get the jump now. So these have come in early. Well, not early, but they're trying to get the undercut. Now Wally is now going to have to do. Effectively, he's going to have to do a quali lap on wets, or hang on a minute, let me just stop what I'm saying. Oh, wait a minute, TJ's in the pits. I just thought he was typing as driving. He's in the pits. He's a legend. He's saying, "Oh, I've got to read this name out." Oh, bloody, you'll love this. I've seen this one in TJ's stream an awful lot. Dan Gleeballs. Good evening, sir. How are you? Nice to see you. One of TJ's regulars. Nice to see you in the stream. TJ says, "Oh baby, hit that like, please, chat." I've neglected that a little bit, haven't I? With people watching, if you're liking what you're watching here, feel free to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It'll help the old codger out. And hoping, this is proving to be some great entertainment for you all. I just want to reiterate again. This is you appreciate the guys here. We've got guys from the United States in SHP Motorsports, obviously taking into account the time difference. For this to come together, we had a few hiccups at the beginning, but for these, it's been an absolute pleasure to watch. Pleasure to have you on the commentary, Bloody. And
absolutely.
It's absolutely fantastic to see your guys on the track and just put on such a quality show in conditions that I can only describe as torrid and completely out of their comfort zone. As we go back to, you want to go back to the head of your MRT. That's right, isn't it? MRT?
Yeah.
Yeah, head of motorsports racing team, who's here in 5th place, but he's 1.5 minutes, so he's not pitted. Monji hasn't pitted yet. So, having an absolutely fantastic race, and some of these camera shots you see the discs glowing there. Look at the.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's very clearly running that SHP Motorsports AMG very hard, and it looks like it's given him some pretty nice results. Of course, he's pretty consistent, if I'm honest, with especially with those kind of dry, wet, semi-wet conditions and whatnot.
And
so
look at his lap times.
Well. Yeah, hold on quite well.
Consistency.
Very much so. Yeah.
Fantastic job out there, Monji. So, as we see TJ here. Now, I didn't see what TJ went on. He's probably filled up his glass. Had a quick smoke while he's in the pits, getting his tyres changed, ready to enjoy the final stint of this race. Yep. So yeah, I mean 27 laps here. This takes some doing. I mean,
and it looks like officials giving the blue flag to Vaughn, a lap to Vaughn.
Yes.
Who is it here? TJ coming up to Eau Rouge.
So Vaughn will be aware of this blue. The blue lights are going to be for himself. So coming out of
Rouge and all over the place, and yeah, just
well held TJ, well held.
Yep.
Right, we'll come off that, so we're not putting TJ in under any pressure. Not that he doesn't feel pressure, TJ. But as we saw, just how even with these experienced drivers, if you look at the track there is a dry line, but if you look at that,
and of course.
You put one tyre on the wet, the damp track, man. That's it. It's not going to... as we see Shadow taking as we just saw exactly what I said there, he put one wheel on the curb,
man,
and it sent him. So luckily it's not cost him. As we see Wally is now just coming into the pits off it. So Wally was on the intermediates as well.
Good Lord, man. They really held on to those cars on those intermediate tires. And
intermediates in that weather.
Rain. That's ridiculous. Now, of course, with what happened to TJ there, of course, that cost him a good 5 seconds from Manji behind him there. So we'll have to see what kind of happens.
So we see Wally coming in.
Looks like TJ's actually pulling off from that pretty well. So it really didn't really hurt him too much. It was great he had that gap in the first place. That was some good security.
I want to see. So now Gold Star is now coming through. This is going to be very close. See, Wally has just finished fueling up, and Gold Star is now at the top of the start-finish straight.
Swirly coming out of that hairpin right there. Eh?
Yeah. Now Wally will be exiting the pits. Wally is now coming through the pit lane as we see Wally coming up through the exit of the pit lane. So Gold Star is coming through Eau Rouge now. Let's just see if Wally's managed to do it. It's going to be neck and neck as they come out of this.
Oh my.
Gold Star has got the... Oh no, Wally might be banging the steering wheel there, but that was incredible. See, Wally's strategy there was to do one lap extra. Gold Star, what a move, buddy. He's had to put in an absolute flyer to do that.
So there's a lot of effort coming from these drivers here.
Sorry about going full Murray Walker there. But that was very close. As we see Monji was also on the intermediates.
Wow.
I tell you what, mate, that's to see your guys on the... See, I had a sneaking suspicion when I run the last wet race at Dragon Trail. Oh, we're out of a comfort. It was funny, and I said to Von, I said, give over. I said, you lot will be proper, like I said earlier, you'll be drifting it on purpose.
Yeah.
But to see these guys, your guys that are, as we see there, the livery that Monji's done with the CCR and the SHP Motorsports on the rear number plate, what a legend. Gone to all this trouble, and he's done this livery. And it does look nice, doesn't it? Look at that.
Oh yeah, of course it does. Absolutely. I mean, he does an excellent job, man, all the way through. With all the different variations of these liveries he's come up with, it's incredible.
As we see him, look at that. SHP Motorsports.
And Shadow GT on, I believe, around turn 16 save low. Has wiped out just a little bit and lost a good bit of time there within that, but he's held it together quite well, actually.
So who's he got barreling down on him now? So
that is a lapped, I believe that's Blitz in it.
Blitz. So let's see where... Okay, so there's a bit of a gap between Beastman and... Where's Handy Pint? Handy Pint, I've got to mention Handy Pint. Now, this is where Handy Pint... I'm not sure if this is... He does like this track. He's raced it quite a lot, but
Right.
handy pint for sticking it out, mate. 100% tip of the cap. It's yeah. Oh, as we see there, see handy pint put a wheel on the curb there, and there's still. Watch you've got to be careful on the curves here. There's still an awful lot of water on the curbs, and
Yep.
you really have. Let's just go on board with handy pint, and if you look at the track, you can see.
It's very much dangerously wet on the outside.
Yeah.
I mean, these drivers have to be very, very careful how they approach that. I assume a lot of them have switched over to those more racing-based compound tires and everything. And obviously, the second even a little bit of that tire hits, even just a slight little bit of
100%.
that wet, they're gonna lose it. I mean, we've already even seen a little bit of Gold Star, and that looks like Tyler there.
Tyler.
You know,
Yeah.
there you go. I mean, I of course didn't see exactly what happened there, but more than likely was just a little bit of that water there on the side, and you just end up losing it. Nothing you can do.
It's like threading a needle. You put
That's it.
you put one tyre just ever so slightly onto there. Now this is a notorious corner where you drift wide on the exit coming up to Blanchimont here.
Yeah.
And it can send you straight onto the AstroTurf, and there's no real recovery, even in the
Of
dry.
course.
And let's just see handy pint through Blanchimont here. See, off the throttle. Look, committed there, fifth
Incredible.
gear.
Yeah, fully committed.
Absolutely fantastic. So we'll leave handy pint to it. Give us some time on the stream. So let's go back up to. Ooh, and I saw a bit of that was Beastman.
Ooh,
So
and
it
Gold
is-
Star in the wall.
Gold
Let's
Star,
see, where is
ooh,
this?
that's
Yep,
coming
just
start,
after
finish.
Blanchimont. Yep,
Oh,
just coming
Blanchimont.
up to the chicanes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
that's-
hard hit for Gold Star. That is going to set him back a lot. I mean, right now he's got about looks like more than a second and a half, about an 8 second loss there.
Well, I'm glad I didn't
And-
catch it on the stream because he wouldn't have thanked me for that. That's a rare. Mind you, I'm almost glad. I wish I could because that's a. What do you call it? TV gold. Because you very rarely. Honestly, you don't see that very often. But it just proves that it can happen to the best of us.
Absolutely.
But
Of course, Gold Star now more than 8.5 seconds behind Wally in first place.
so Wally will he'll be chuckling, not in a nasty way.
Of course.
He'll be sort of pumping, giving a couple of fist pumps, going, yes, yeah. He would never wish anything bad on anyone.
And
but
it looks like also on the same turn there as where Gold Star had his bit there, TTK Vaughn also is having a bit of trouble there. I saw him sliding out, kind of wiping out pretty hard just before the chicanes. Of course, that set him back quite a bit from TSF 11 in 11th place. That's ironic, isn't it?
yeah. So as we got Yet with his hazard lights on. He's not had one of his strongest races tonight yet.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, 5th and 6th place, you have CCR Beastman in this beautiful livery Porsche, CCR livery Porsche, past the start finish there with about a second lead on Captain Colossus.
So
and
these
again,
two,
the
yeah.
CCR Porsche, great little battle. I think it's about to come up here at Rouge.
Let's watch
Let's see what
Let's watch
happens.
these two. I mean, look at the liveries here. Let's watch these two go through
Oh,
Eau
that's
Rouge.
great.
Both in the same car. I'd imagine on the. Ooh, fully committed.
Captain Colossus.
Oh,
Both of them got a bit of taste of the wet there on the outside.
Yeah, Beastman got a little bit out of shape there, but he's also he's got good car control as Beastman. So these two
For
will be
sure.
having a good. As we see, can you see the water still
Yes.
still
Yep.
coming up off the curb? So that you've got to be really, really careful. As we've got a
And
yellow
especially when it
flag.
comes to passing.
Can we see where that yellow flag is?
Let's see. Yep, we've got TTK Vaughn just ahead of the two we were just watching there. He's all over the place there. Not sure what's going on, if he's having technical difficulties or what, especially from that incident earlier.
Maybe.
Of course, officials giving him the blue flag now. They're not impressed, it doesn't look like.
We've got 11 watching still. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. I hope you're enjoying everything you're watching. Let's just see, catch up some chats. Dutch is in the chats. My light was deployed at the start. Great stream so far. Oh, thank you, Dutch. Dutch is a regular in the streams. He was he was chatting in one of my streams the other on Tuesday that he was looking forward to this, and
Yeah.
he said, yeah, he's an avid viewer, always has been from the start. So great to see you in the chat, Dutch. He does race every now and then, but it'd be great to see him on one of these streams, Dutch. Nice to see you out on
Real quick update,
track.
just after Lacombe there, turn 9, we had a bit of a incident with Handy Pint. He was he was turned around there just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
it's
like
not 100% dry. It's not 100%.
And then of course officials giving the blue flag to a lapped Jensen in 3rd place to Wally D in 1st. They're coming
That's
up.
right. Yep. Yeah, so Yep's got his hazard lights on. I think Yep's he's enjoying the moment. He's sticking with it. He'll never quit. Yep.
Yep.
He's
and
an
the battle
absolute
continues
legend.
actually with Captain Colossus and Beastman coming up to Oroge again. And that looks
coming up against a lapped car.
Yep, which is TSF on in the SHP AMG up there.
That's right. So hopefully get the pass done now if they're coming up on the straight.
They were a little bit closer to this than this after the start-finish line there, but it looks
That's
like
right.
Beastman's put a bit of the gapple sauce up on him just a bit, eh?
Yeah, he's opened the taps a little bit. So Beastman will be the first one to come up on Von. So it's how.
We'll have to see how
let's see how this pans out now.
Yeah.
We'll stay on this battle for a minute. I'm sure Von will be aware. So he's got Beastman and Captain coming up behind him. But it's still not 100% dry, this track.
No, of course, it's still very much wet on the outside there. It's still drying up, especially at some point when the sun starts coming out. I'm sure, I don't know how well they simulate that on this game, but...
Oh, it will be, yeah. We're getting, we're getting dawn now, aren't we?
I suppose it seems to actually be fully like morning, like on my side. It looks like it's still nighttime for you.
Different part of the track. Are you on?
No, it's actually like daytime for me right now. Yeah, on the track. I'm looking at your stream. It's still nighttime. So yeah, a bit of a desync issue there, isn't it?
So what's causing that then?
GT7. That's just, that's the best explanation I could give you there, which is...
Oh, well, that's a shame. So so this race is going to be streamed in the night. Okay. Well, apart from the...
Well, no, I mean, it was daytime earlier for you, and then it went to night, and I assume at some point here shortly it's going to start...
Well, it is.
Going to start coming out, yeah.
Yeah, we've still got 10 minutes left, so it is, we can see the clouds now. It is starting to come out now, so...
For sure.
Yeah, it's brightening up now. We are getting... we're not stuck in the time zone. We're not stuck in the night.
Right. And a bit of an upcoming battle here, actually, there around Brussels with TSF 11 and Arson. 11 in 11th place, of course, and Arson there 1.5 seconds ahead in 10th place.
But Blitz is catching. But Blitz is catching.
He's closing in on Coda.
He's closing in. Now, are they in the same? They are in the same cars. Because Kota, she's in the BRZ. Oh no, Blitz is in the M3.
The M3, yeah. But I don't know. Coda's not giving that up easily. I mean, Coda,
no.
Him and Coda seem to be kind of, back and forth. It seems like sometimes Blitz is gaining and sometimes not. Now less than a 1.5 second lead with Coda there. So we'll have to see how this pans out here in just a little bit. It looks pretty steady right now.
Steady, but I think this could hot up now because I think. Yeah, I mean these guys have done brilliantly. Let's see where Monji is. Monji is in 7th place. As we see the flames coming out of the AMG there. They'll be relieved to see the daylight coming now and the dry. Can you see where the dry line is now?
Of course.
As we still see water spraying up off the sides. Yeah, it was a hell of a storm they had to drive through.
Absolutely, that was a lot of weather.
But everyone, not one person left. No, not one. It's fantastic. But you look at the track now. It's not 100% dry.
Right. Yeah, especially on those very unused parts of the track.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you know, of course.
So let's go back to the battle with Captain and Beastman.
It's
So
like a
these
2 second gap there. I mean, they're
2 second.
doing okay. They're holding it off. I mean, obviously, Beastman's not going to let that go easy
Oh
either
no.
there. I mean, no doubt about it.
And Captain is having an absolute stormer there. 6th place. What a result! Yeah, what a performance. We see the true. I just love that blue and yellow combo.
It's great. Honestly, I'm actually very happy that they're like within placement. They're right kind of close to each other because like within like the same camera angle, you can get those two in the same picture there. And it's such a great color combo having those two like kind of together. Yeah. It's great. I love these liveries that you guys have with CCR. They're great.
We can thank Captain for that. He's the Picasso in the back. Obviously the sparks coming off Beastman's car at the bottom of Eau Rouge there.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Captain is the master with a paintbrush as we come up on the Calsonic Nismo of Mr. TJC Gaming.
Of course, TJ's got a great lead off Beastman. I mean, you're talking a 25-second lead.
25-second lead.
You know. I mean, I want to say for the majority of this race, TJ's just been kind of chilling out. I mean, he's pretty much got this place locked down for now. He's pretty comfy. He's holding off that 25-second lead off of Beastman just perfectly fine.
He'll be in there with his can of iron brew and a smoke.
Just chilling out. You know, kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you ever watched Talladega Nights, you know, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby or whatever. And there's that one, the scene where the antagonist of the movie, Sacha Baron Cohen, right? He comes in, and you know, he's the foreigner kind of guy coming into the NASCAR sport and everything, whatever. And of course, he's just driving along in his NASCAR, sipping a tea and all that, just carrying on while he's dominating the whole race and whatnot. It's incredible.
Speaking of dominating, look at the gap at the top. That this man, Mr. Wally DJ, who was unsure and he was a bit anxious about coming in this. I mean, a driver of his quality, and he can understand it because he just wants to perform at his best. And,
for sure. It certainly paid off. I mean, a 13-second lead off a Gold Star with this beautiful Mazda
look at
VGT in the CCR livery. Just an incredible job he's done holding off that lead for as long as he has, especially coming off of the rain within this drying track here. It's just a great job. It's a good display of skill on his part.
As we see the car come around here, if you look at the front bumper, you'll see the decal on there, fair and clean.
Yep.
That I saw that very early in the days of GT Sport, and I thought, do you know what? That's going on every one of the liveries, because that's what we stand for, not just CCR, but that's what SHP stand for as well.
Correct.
And we just have it on the car, and Captain's always put it on the liveries because it actually, if you look very closely, it actually says a Gran Turismo community, which I think is quite fitting. Because that's what we stand for. We just want we want to enjoy the racing. We want clean, fair battles, and not just fair, but the fair extends to also, as we've seen in the lobby tonight, we've seen people. I'll lose my spot for someone else to come in. Well, that comes under the fair. I mean, it's fair all the way around, and whichever aspect you're looking at. Yeah. So it's just fantastic to see, and it's a great community in both sides. And yeah, like I said before we came live, my only regret is that this didn't happen sooner. That we didn't come across each other sooner. It would have been It was, but it's the start of hopefully for quite a few more events, and welcome in our lobbies at any time, Bloody. And
well, certainly appreciate it. Of course, thank you guys so much for having us in the first place. You know, it's great to be able to share, our kind of passion for this kind of stuff and everything. And of course, to be able to do it with such a great community as well that participates in this kind of thing. Very rare is it actually to be able to find top-notch fellas like you guys. I mean, truly speaking. And I think I speak for the whole community, my whole community, that is, on that.
That's very generous. And I'm sure I speak for some of the guys in here. I can't speak for everybody, but if you're after some bad guys to chase, maybe we could have a few beers one night, and you might get some. Oh, as we see Shadow taking a little bit of a trip into the gravel. Is he going to keep it?
Uh-oh. Well, of course, with a 30-some-odd second lead, I mean,
he's
you know, he
not-
can maybe afford to take a little bit of a
afford
bite
to take
out
a
of the
little bit of
sand
a
here and
detour.
there, but, you know, he probably can't really venture on that too much, you know, not anymore. He's going to have to do his best to, you know, try and stay as clean as he can for the rest of the race, which seems like we're actually on the probably final couple of laps. What do you reckon?
Final couple of laps now. We've got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I reckon there's maybe 1 stroke, 2 laps left. But yeah, if you want some bad guys to chase, maybe we won't pay any speeding fines, and we'll get that out there.
Oh yeah, right on. Well, honestly, the offer goes out to every member of you guys' community that everyone is welcome in any of our RP lobbies. Of course, that's mainly what we do, is our police RP lobbies within GT Sport, where we are very much one of the top well-known names within what we do within the Gran Turismo community. Probably one of the most well-established communities as well.
Understandably, yeah.
Of course, we're just not as active because the community kind of goes inactive whenever I go back out on the road. So, but I'm back for like the next 3 weeks. So yeah, we're gonna be getting our servers up, and we're gonna be hitting it hard the next 3 weeks or so for sure.
And Beastman's lap that he chalked up a 2:18. That hasn't been beaten yet.
That's right.
That
When
still
he
stands.
got his tires,
his new tires, yeah,
Yep.
his first pit stop. As we see now, we're coming down to the final couple of minutes left. So we've got Wally in an absolutely commanding lead here, 15 seconds over Gold Star. I mean, I don't think Wally would have predicted that at all between these two, and I don't think Gold Star would have predicted if it had been the other way around. Gold Star would probably say, no, I would have hoped for 20.
But you know what I mean? Nevertheless, I mean, these are very clearly two great contenders within the CCR community. There's
100%.
no question. I mean, these guys are doing an excellent job, a superb job, in fact. And of course, Wally, you know, he's got that about 15-second lead on Gold Star there. I mean, you know, at this point, he can afford to chill and just kind of hang out, you know what I mean? And he'll still be good, no problem. Of course, we're coming up to the final lap or two, so
I don't think Wally will relax. He'll be just giving 100% until he sees that black and white flag. But we've got
and Wally on the outside of the track there.
Oh, now that's a penalty, but it won't affect Wally.
Certainly.
That's the corner I was on about, that it can throw you wide, and your best option is not to fight it, is let it run wide, pick up the penalty, because the minute you fight it on that AstroTurf, you are in a 360.
And of course, he's only picked up a half-second penalty for that. The officials gave him, which isn't
Wally
too bad.
comes over the line
got that lead
to take the win of the first collaboration and special event between SHP and CCR, and Gold Star gives a flash. Gold Star, what a valiant battle that. Takes home in second place, as we see Shadow now just exiting through Blanchimon, coming up to the final 2 corners now, up to the bus stop for a well-deserved 3rd place. And where's TJ? Come on, shake that iron brew. Oh, TJ's coming through Blanchimon. Yeah, thank you very much for attending tonight, TJ. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Coming up for a well-deserved 4th place. What a result for TJ. But look at these coming through here. Beastman exiting the final, just coming out the middle sector of the lap now. He's coming through. Come on, say it. Curve de Paul Friere. And he's coming up. He's coming up to Blanchimon now. So this will be full commitment. Beastman will be.
I do want to note a little battle here to the finish line between 6th place Captain Colossus and 7th place Monji.
Let's just focus on this.
This is going to be very, very interesting. They're within a half second of each other.
Let's just see this now. So we've got Monji. Oh, he's hassling. Oh, Monji's taking a bit of wide line. Oh,
Oh, it timed out.
Oh, it timed
man.
out. I thought, oh no.
That was, dude. That was gonna be crazy.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, Captain,
All right,
I've now become a victim of that. Oh my God! I set it to really high up as well. Oh, damn it! Oh, I bet Captain's going, whoa, thank God for that. But, oh, dear me. But what a race.
Man.
What a race between those two. Oh,
Absolutely.
what Captain says, wow, what a ride.
Indeed, it was.
Captain,
the whole entire race.
Get yourself back in this chat and let's have a word. If you've got any breath left in you after that, let's just get a quick word. I know it's 10:30. It's a Saturday night, but I mean, Captain, if you're out there, get back on this mic. Let's have a quick word with you. Wally says I need a wipe down after that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, whew, yeah. TJ,
Golly.
thanks for hosting, James. No worries, TJ. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch, and fantastic. Let's get the results. Let's put the results on the screen. So as we see, that's because Wally didn't serve his penalty. Yeah, it doesn't alter anything because they'd lapped cars. Yeah, it's because they didn't serve the penalty before the lap. So we've got Wally taking the win. Oh, look who's joined.
Oh my word, boys! I am sweating
how
like
about that,
proverbial.
Captain?
Jeez, Louise, my wife's got to move away. I stink. Sorry. Has
she not been wiping you down with a towel? No.
No,
Oh.
I require zero assistance. Wow, what a race!
How did you find that, Captain?
Difficult, very difficult. It got so dark and so wet that it looked like that scene out of Star Wars where they're going walk drive or whatever it is.
Yeah, with the rain in the headlights.
Yeah.
You just couldn't see where you were going, and when you were following somebody, the lights reflecting off their rear end were just blinding. It was
Not to
so
mention the spray coming up off the tires
Yeah.
and everything, and people in front of you. Yeah.
Just watching you and Beastman going through Eau Rouge when you had about half a second gap, and the pair of you going through Eau Rouge, and Beastman lost it. Just had a bit of a twitch at the top, and I thought, "Oh, what's going on here?"
Yeah.
And it was just absolutely epic to watch, mate.
It was really difficult especially when we made the switch to these slicks. I think I was one of the first ones on, but
You were the first one.
it was really difficult to sort of gauge how much of that you could use, how much of the extra track you could use, but you could use none of it.
But
Stay in that lane, otherwise you died basically, and don't even think about touching paintwork.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
But you'll agree with the comments I was making before about wasn't it great to see Handy Pint? Just
Oh yeah.
that was not his comfort zone.
No,
But
not
for
at all.
see Handy Pint there, finish that, mate. Yeah, hats off.
I can concur. Yeah, no, he struggled a little bit in places, like we all did, really. I think we all spun at
Of
one
course,
point.
yeah.
We all had a bit of a pirouette in us.
Oh yeah.
It was an extremely challenging race, but really, really enjoyable. I'm hoping that your viewers enjoyed it. I'm hoping that the other drivers did. On both sides, I thought, we had some good races. Monji, this is definitely worth a shout. Monji was catching. He was 30 seconds behind, and then I said to Ben in front, I said, mate, he's catching me at like 2 seconds a lap. And sure enough, by the end there, he had a nice little run on me. I had no fuel. He had a lovely run on me at the end, and we were just about to hit the bus stop when it cut out and the race stop. I was like, yes!
I said to Bloody, I said, I bet your captain's banging the wheel going, yeah, well, yeah. I fell victim.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about the dreaded race time or whatever it is.
It was so close, mate.
It was so close. We were looking forward to that. But just
know.
going back to some of the comments in the chat here, can we just appreciate how good the up and down weather was? And yeah, Ben says, yeah, the weather was nuts, and the curbs were ice, says TJ.
Yep.
And
completely death.
Beastman, your fast lap stayed. Impressive. That was after his first pit stop. And Shadow says, yeah, TJ, I died 4 or 5 times into the wall last stint.
Ooh, my hands are hurting.
Dear me. Wow.
Is this Monji? Is this you?
Yeah.
Wow. Monji, what a race.
You were on my crosshairs. I was so close.
You had me, man. It was a shame that, well, I was going to go defensive there. They were screaming at me, "Don't let him pass," because you were coming up so fast, and so I had to stick to the inside. But then it just cut off. But you would have more than likely, I think you had the speed that you were going to launch an attack around the outside there, weren't you? And I'm not sure if we would have both survived it. But you were, yeah,
That
you were rapid as, mate. Rapid as.
unfortunately, on that last left-hander, I overshot and went outside. That would have made it tougher on me because that was for sure a penalty. No doubt about it. That was for sure a penalty.
So you're
I would
saying
have
I
had
would
to
have won on merit?
yeah, I would have at
Yes.
least had to get another like extra second on you in such a short time. That wouldn't have worked out. But yeah, and I was right fucking there on your doorstep. I was like, he's
Yeah.
there, he's there, he's there, and the screen went black. I was just like, well, okay.
You had the reverse reaction to me, I think.
I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Well, you were on a really weird, you were on a different, not weird, but different strategy to most of people because you said that you stayed on those inters for a long time, didn't you? And
I
you
ran him dead.
really, really long. Yeah. And then you
Yeah,
pit
I
and you
ran
had
those
a lot
inters
of
dead.
fuel at the end, which well, a lot of us didn't. Some of us did. Wally and Goldstar on a different planet. But we ran
Yeah,
a really risky strategy, so we were a long way behind.
yeah, I ran those inners down to the ground, and I was on map 6 for the whole range, just because I was like, I'm not gonna need power here. I'm gonna need, just to keep it nice and settled.
Yeah, good move.
But
Yeah, it was a strategic race, but I'm very happy to have taken part in that, James, and all you guys, thank you so much. That was very, very,
Oh.
very enjoyable, man. Very enjoyable for all
it,
of us
wor-
as well, dude.
it worked out. It worked out in the end. We had a few hiccups, but it was a good thing. I just want to send just quickly while I'm on Enzo, if you've if you've thrown your wheel or whatever, Enzo, I'm as gutted that you weren't in it as you not to be in it. It was such a shame, but it was just one of the things. But I'm ever so sorry. That's how it worked out. But it was it was a shame not to have you in the room, buddy. As I'm sure it would have been. Yeah, it would have been a very interesting battle at the top. But apologies, Enzo, for how it transpired. But we've got to deal with these things. As I was going to call myself a streamer then, but that's a bit over exaggerated.
You're the best streamer in the world,
Oh
Jimmy.
God, don't
If
you?
all these
Don't
beautiful
you?
viewers haven't liked the
Top
stream
notch.
yet, go and like this stream immediately.
yeah.
We want to see numbers on this bad boy. It's been a great
Stop
show, man.
Stop it! I'm blushing.
Parentheses dismissive wanking gesture.
Oh dear. So
Well,
just
gentlemen,
one more comment. What an event this was. Super looking forward to the next, says Shadow. So
Yep.
I will hand over. I'm not sure. I don't want to put you on the spot. I know there's no date set in stone yet, but would you just quickly, you guys or Bloody or want you either of you just give a few details on?
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, I'm understanding that I guess within the next week or so, you guys have a bank holiday. So, hopefully during that, we can actually get a SHP NASCAR race planned out, so that way we could actually host you guys in a event. So, I guess today, well, I guess yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, so today was like you guys hosting us for something that you guys mainly primarily do. Now it's time for us to kind of swap that around and for us to host and have you guys in our turf, I guess, doing
Sounds
something like
awesome.
NASCAR. I mean, that's gonna be crazy, right? Thinking of actually getting some sort of a little NASCAR lobby up here after the stream or something like that. We're probably either gonna do that or have us an actual RP lobby. We haven't really decided yet.
Patrol, please.
Okay, so that's what he wants to do. Okay, so we're probably just gonna do that then.
One thing I was going to mention, because last time we talked about this, it was something about the 21st being the day for a NASCAR event. I have that day blocked off work. Apologies for my screaming son in the background. He discovered his voice.
Congratulations, dude. It gets really easy from now on, by the way.
Just a quick one there. Says Wally, thank you for the race, guys. Great job on the whole event. Love that first stint where we're all so close. Wally, yeah, masterclass display as well as Gold Star. It was.
They were so calm on the microphone, dude. They were so in the zone as well. You know?
That must
Yeah,
have
I
been
was
a
saying.
very
I was saying
interesting
that.
chat.
It always is, man. It always is. Yeah, as far as we're concerned, these guys are basically aliens. They come from another planet just to toy with regular people. But no, I'm glad to know them. I'm glad to have taken part in this. It was just absolutely epic. But I will add while I'm in here and I'm on the. I mean, I've got the mic. But if it's going to be next weekend, I'm going to be at Cadwell Park for the British Superbikes, and they run all the way through the Monday too. So we're going to be there for the whole shebang. So
Oh my.
Okay.
sadly,
That sounds like fun.
but it is a great deal of fun. To be fair, we're there for the whole weekend, the whole 4 days. So um, I'll miss that, but I will definitely be tuned into that. Don't you worry. We'll be just
But
barbecuing and drinking then anyway. So
yeah, well, maybe we can have a look at the dates. I just had Monji mentioned there because this was supposed to be the 14th, but it got moved to a weekend because of the weekday, and it was a bit awkward. So then I remember we discussed the 21st. So maybe we can look at. I don't know if anybody's free. What date's the 20
It's a
Monday?
Monday, right?
21st is a
Is
Monday,
anybody
yeah.
free? Let us know in the chat for Monday. If you've recovered by then for a bit of NASCAR on a Monday night, hosted by SHP. I'm not sure about the times. I know it's a bit on the spot, putting it on the stream, but we can see if we can
That's fine.
organise. We can certainly see if we can organise something. I'll definitely be up for that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, I love doing the NASCAR races. They're not my forte per se, like they're not my specialty, but it's a very, very tight, close quarters, high speed. You know, the tiniest mistake translates to huge problems. So it's
Just
very,
a quick one. Would it be roughly the same? Would it be roughly the same time?
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Maybe just a touch later. Of course, weekdays for us Americans might be a little bit I mean, we've got people still
But it's going to be
in
a
school and whatnot, so I'm not sure if they'll be able
yeah.
to per se make that. But I'll have to go out and ask around and make sure that that's cool.
Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep in. What do you call it? We'll chat on Discord and see if we
Of
can
course,
organise something. But
absolutely.
well, I'm sat here because it's quite humid here. Would you
it's so
believe?
hot, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
so
It's
hot.
humid.
It
I'm actually sat
is.
here sweating. Would you believe? And I've not even driven.
Oh
I've not
my.
even
Yeah,
turned a wheel.
that's the ultimate dad sort of move, isn't it? Your dad comment. It's not the heat that'll get you. It's the
I can
humidity.
That's
I can
right.
actually relate to that right now here in Henderson, Nevada. It's currently raining, but still a proper temperature outside, so
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
a little bit of
Ah,
a Florida simulator right now.
you get
That's
some real
brilliant.
Oh
heat.
yeah.
We bitch when it gets over a certain temperature, but it's nothing, I
Thank you,
guess, compared to what you get.
thank you, TJ. I'm not going to read that one out.
Yep.
But
His
it's on
balls are
the.
sweaty.
Thank you, Cap.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I can join that club. I spent 1.5 hours of
Well,
real. No, it was intense racing, because there was a lot of strategies playing out. It got really wet, really dark,
Yep.
and as far as I could see, for the start of the race at least, and well into it, we were all on the same section of track. We were all in a line. Everyone was, yeah, it was great. It was a great race. I really enjoyed. And
Yeah.
to come sixth as well out of everybody there, I'm actually really happy with that
I,
within myself. So that's good
I'm going
stuff.
I,
to close this lobby down now. I'm just going to
I
stick
stayed
it
my
on.
position, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I think I
Um,
moved up from ninth. I think I started. So yeah, very happy.
Also, any of the guys that I made contact with in those first couple laps, I'm so sorry. I was not trying to kill you, anything like that. It's just trying to get a feel for the cold tires. Everyone's fucking close
Oh,
quarters and smacking each other around. And sorry about that, guys. I
Yeah,
promise you there was no malicious intent behind that.
it's always a little bit like that at the start. It
Yeah,
was
it
as
gets a
well,
little
but
dodgy.
yeah, but everyone showed good respect. If there was a nudge, it was good. I
Yeah.
can generally tell
uh,
the difference, but it is
take care,
very,
Beastman. Thank you
that
ever
was
so
very
much for
enjoyable.
turning up. It was an absolute pleasure to watch. Um, so just come back out of this now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You'll be impressed
Yeah,
with
no
what.
lag at all. Yeah,
It,
TJ saying no lag at all. I
no
didn't actually
lag.
notice any either.
There
For
wasn't.
a
I
little
didn't
bit
see any.
from Arson, a little bit from Arson, but that's it. I think so. That was good point, TJ. Good point,
Yeah,
mate.
there was. I didn't see any lag at all. Look at. Yeah, I'll put this. I'll put this on screen on Scapes. Have to. Yeah, but you like this, bloody. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, smooth lobby shadow. I
Oh
agree.
nice.
Didn't even think about it when I was out there. Didn't even think about the lag at all.
No, I
That's
didn't.
weird, isn't
And
it?
it's normally the weather that
Mm.
promotes that, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a lobby, half and half British and Americans too. So,
It was 100%. I
mm.
didn't see any. Well, I think once from Kota maybe, but that was only briefly coming through Blanchimont, but that was it.
Yeah,
But
you had a little bit, but other than that, it was a super smooth
no,
race.
no.
Very enjoyable, mate. Very enjoyable.
All right,
Well,
gentlemen. It's been a joy. I look forward to the next event, whether it be the 21st or another day. I will try to work it out. It's time for me to go put on the chef's apron and start up dinner for the family.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, nice,
Bonji,
nice.
just I speak on behalf of the whole community here. That video, mate. You've been an absolute legend. Produce the effort you've gone into with the family. The effort. I know you're probably going to turn around and say, "Oh yeah, it was nothing." It wasn't. To us,
Yeah, no. Yeah, man.
it meant everything.
Concrete respect, honestly,
100%. I mean,
to the highest degree.
I've watched that. I had the privilege of having that before it was released, and I still got a lump in my throat, as everybody, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, was just watching that just to see. Yeah, it was fantastic, and so just once again,
Yeah.
Monji, from the bottom of my heart, thank you ever so much, and it meant a lot. And
Yeah.
Captain, finish off.
Yeah, no, just concur. I'm aware that it's getting on, but
Yep.
thanks ever so much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I can speak for everybody that I've just been in a chat with, and very enjoyable. We'll definitely do it again, and yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you guys, and thanks for everything you've done
Yeah,
from me,
likewise,
from
man.
everybody. I look forward to seeing what we sort of end up doing in the future. Who
Of
knows, right?
course.
Well, you're certainly getting all the love, the respect showing in the chats, guys, for that video. It's all the comments are coming through.
You guys have made me all feel all fuzzy and special
Oh, that's good.
inside.
That's good.
That's what it's
Hey,
all about.
that's what it's all
That's
about.
what it's all about, man. Yeah, it's been
Okay.
brilliant. It's been brilliant. Thank you, guys. I'm going to chip off. I'm going to go say goodnight to the fellas again because I abruptly left them to come on here. So
Oh, good
thank you,
stuff.
James, mate.
No,
Brilliant night, brilliant stream,
not
and
a problem.
to your co-commentator, I forgot the name of now because I'm an idiot.
Bloody Viper.
Bloody
Bloody
Viper.
Viper.
Sorry, my
Yes,
friend.
sir.
Yeah,
It's all
amazing
right.
job. I'm going to go and watch a bit of
Thank
this now.
you.
My wife doesn't want me to, but I'm going to watch a bit of this back, like I always do. But thank you, guys. Good night.
no
And
problem.
I shall more than likely, hopefully, we'll cross paths again.
Oh,
Yes,
Absolutely.
Shadow,
absolutely. I hope for it.
absolute pleasure.
Cool,
So I
man.
think if have you got anything more to say, and then I'm gonna end this stream now. Got the SHP Porsche doing its rounds.
Absolutely. Well, of course, again, a big thanks goes out to the whole CCR community for having us here today and for being able to coordinate this lovely event, for all of us to come together and share what it is that we love doing, man. It's truly incredible, and it's a very special thing, man. That goes without saying. So, just thanks for having us, of course.
Absolutely not a problem at all. Right. If you got time, just I know Monji's had to dive, but if you wanna stay on the mic for a bit, bloody just have a
Yeah.
smoke and a chat. I'll end the stream here. Just want to say just quickly, thank you everybody who's taken the time to join the stream. All the races from SHP and CCR, you've made it an absolutely night to remember for all involved, and thanks for sticking it out. And for all those who took the time to watch the stream, thank you ever so much. And if you've enjoyed it, which I'm sure you have, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. And any updates will be posted in my Instagram, which is Jimmy_Codger Racing, and also on the CCR Discord. And we'll put links up in there. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Codger signing out for another week. Take care. See you soon.
See you guys.
Comment.